Hello! Welcome to Voyages of the Defiance. And Snort's back.
Yeah, he's not here immediately, but yes, he is back. As last time we left off with a pretty big cliffhanger, the party had exited a bar where they spoke to a member of the Silver Siren's crew. And then 7 people were waiting for them outside after Adrian had a bit of a disagreement with a drink. So we are going to move to there. On the dock, assembled across from you, are 7 individuals. 3 of them are familiar faces, those being Samuel Ash, the dwarf who is in the alleyway waiting to kill you, Captain Svensson, a man in a grayish hood who probably you'd recognize as the bosun of the Silver Siren. The other 4 men are equipped very similarly to the Marines of your vessel. They look at you. You look at them. Samuel points his sword in your direction. And we're going to roll into initiative.
Ah, shit. Oh, shit.
Live snort reaction cam.
God, I'm not even there.
Yeah.
Oh, you just put on the Rimworld.
Much of the... It's actually not from Emerald. Thank you very much.
I thought.
Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. This is going to go well. Oh, look at Samuel Ash. I hate that guy.
I will let... Ben, you can control the Defiance Marines.
Oh, God, no. Fuck.
Yes, I don't have to control them.
Alright, one of them's called Snort.
Unfortunately, no.
Damn it.
Though I should give them names depending on who gets killed. So we got Ugyak Kaya. We got Toloy Bat Bayar. These are OGs.
Oh, Lord.
You can
Can't die, they've been with us from the start.
They have. And then Ite Yildrem. All 3 of these are OG Defiance crew members. Alright. Vezio, Adrian, Unios, Georg. Alright, we got everyone we need. Georg, you act first.
I don't think I have control of these marine tokens.
Oh, I'll give them 1 sec. I'll fix that.
How big is this thing? Over here.
1 sec. It is about 5 feet tall.
Oh, 5 feet.
5 feet.
How tall is it? 5
Is there any way for you to talk louder?
Uh,
Yeah.
I can just move the mic closer to my mouth. Is that better?
It'll do.
Find a way to talk louder.
Now, since my character's 5'8", I can't. Is there any way I can convince you to move over here, cunning action, hide, and then pop my head over and take a shot with sneak attack at this?
If you succeed your stealth check, yeah.
I actually want to do that then.
That would be a pass. Yeah, no one has 26 passive perception.
Alright, cool. And I'll look over and I'll shoot this guy with a hand crossbow.
Alrighty. That hits. Alright, so that would inflict 24 damage. He has resistance to piercing damage since he is currently raging. So he has that, and I will reveal the rage token.
Well, he's raging.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't had a turn yet. How's he done that?
You guys exited the bar. They knew you were going to leave. They had a bit of time to pre-buff, as it were.
This is immoral. This is immoral.
Run back
Already.
into the bar.
This is too wacky.
Unios.
Can I do the same thing Aaron just did?
Not behind that same piece of terrain, but if there's a different one you'd like to use, then yes.
I don't see nothing. Alright, I'll just go up here next to Vezio and fire off a shot at the raging barbarian.
Okay. That hits.
Oh, no sneak.
Correct.
What's
But
that on there?
5 is nothing to sniff at. Defiance Marines, aka Benjamin.
Hello.
So I don't actually quite know who I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of relevant. So like, who's Big Hoss over here on the left?
That is all the guys up there are Silver Siren people. The one there is the quartermaster of their vessel. It's a dwarf. And then there's Samuel Ash, of course.
That's him back here.
No,
Or
up
no?
in the front.
No, yes, that's right. Samuel's the one that looks like he came from our ship because he did.
Yes.
Yeah. Sad.
Sad.
Yeah, let me do it.
And then who's this chuckle fuck back here?
That guy, you never spoken to before, but he's the bosun of the Silver Siren. He has dark robes and a crossbow.
Okay.
Alex,
Yes.
when I attacked from being stealth, was that at advantage or not at advantage?
It would have been an advantage because you were in stealth.
Okay, good. Okay.
So it'd be an extra 6 plus 15. 21 divided by 2, 11.
All right, and I figured, are we playing with flanking?
I believe we are in this one, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna like unleash a round of flintlocks.
Great.
Oh, I probably shouldn't box these guys all the way in. Well, fuck it, I'll do it. We're just gonna form a little defensive line, and I think we're just gonna take 3 flintlocks at Samuel Ash.
Alrighty.
Let me pull up this sheet, and we're gonna go donk, donk, donk.
Miss, miss, miss.
Oh fuck! That's what they all say. And simultaneously.
Sam, dude, that's horrifying. It's like a hive mind. Svensson. Yeah, this is a rough fight for you because you are still poisoned.
You guys have cucked me here. Well,
Well.
actually.
Roll good with disadvantage, easy.
True.
Rex poison. You guys cucked me.
No, not with that. I was gonna say something mean, but no, you guys are blocking my line of sight.
Dude, this is a chance to make Georg captain. Take him out, take him out.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Make Snort captain.
Oh god.
He could be. He could
Captain Snort.
I can't get line of sight on any of them, so
Climb onto this thing, get 5 feet of elevation.
it's saving throws and ability checks. Oh, I suppose I'm just gonna second wind and call it a day.
That is a good idea, yeah. Alrighty, you second wind. Vezio Black Iron.
Okay. I've got a plan.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Is an action? It is. Okay, so first I'm going to rage.
Bro, what's going on?
Then I'm walking forward a little bit. I can't grab my
Alright.
here. Okay, so I'm in range of everyone, and then
It's 15
as my
feet of range, I
action-
believe, not 20.
15, no,
For the...
He
oh, you're
doesn't
using
know.
an ability. I don't know.
doesn't know. I'm activating my black eye up.
Oh shit, we haven't used this, I think, ever.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna say, who wants to come die first, and then it'll want everyone in 30-foot range of me. They have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Black Iron Plate is a very unique magical item in the sense it wasn't enchanted by some mage. It is an object, that sure should be a +2 on that, doesn't matter. Is an object which has been enchanted due to its usage. It has been used by who knows how many boyars on the plains to kill their foes, and that magic has begun to infuse within the plate itself. So what is the DC? It's going to be your charisma score
So
plus
it
proficiency
says-
bonus.
Yeah, so is that just my flat charisma score, so 12 plus 3, or
Yep,
is that like a
12 plus
spell
3.
casting?
Yeah.
Okay, so 15.
15. All right, so we got fail,
Only
fail,
one of them
fail,
saves.
1 pass. All right, so we'll go first 3 Marines fail. The fourth one saves. Then we have the quartermaster fails. Actually, let me double check. He cannot be frightened. Samuel Ash can be frightened.
This isn't like a fear.
Oh, is it not?
It's more like a
Oh,
charm.
it's a taunt. This is different than what I thought
Like
it
a
was.
taunt
Okay,
charm.
all right, then yes, that definitely affects him. He's not immune to being charmed. Though I should check Samuel Ash. He may be. He is not. Never mind. Okay, cool. Then let's roll for how many rounds they have to attack you for. Roll a d6.
This is for all of them.
This is for all of them, yeah.
Let's just not roll one.
It specifically said. Well, next round, you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Well.
All right.
Can I bank? Can I use this?
Yes, actually.
This seems good.
How many toes were left on the halfling's foot?
It doesn't. Oh wait. Do I have that? I don't even have that written down.
Well, then unfortunately,
I
since
haven't
it's
used it at all, so.
But it may have.
I don't
Oh,
think
did you
told me.
collect these yourselves? Like, is
Yeah,
this?
Yes.
Right.
Okay, then
So
that's
it
just
would
one
have
of 5. Yeah. So a single toe curls on the halfling foot, blackened and charred, as luck rewrites itself around you, and you may roll another d6. You have to keep the new result if it is another one, though.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just a lucky feat.
You
All right,
know what?
2 rounds.
That's-
Okay, the quartermaster is
slightly
going to
better.
act. Quartermaster is going to move to here, and is going to do mass grapple. So that is going to be, I need Vezio, Unios, and one of the Defiance Marines to make a strength saving throw.
I should have moved up.
Alright, Vezio is knocked
Let's
prone,
see.
and your
Can he
movement's
do
used.
anything as long as it like counts as an attack?
Yeah, as long as it hits you as well, yeah.
Alright, NPCs never have proficiencies in saves, right? So this is
Correct.
just a strength check? Okay.
Yeah,
Strength saving throws.
saving throw. You are very good at these.
I'm raging as well. Does that impact saving throws?
It gives you
does have
advantage on strength saving throws, yeah. Yeah, so Vezio passes this. The other 2, though, are knocked prone and have 0 movement speed.
Alright, can you tag which guy? Because I didn't.
Yeah, I
catch
marked
which
it with a little foot, little boot marker.
one. Thanks, big dog.
Next, the quartermaster is going to make their 2 great axe attacks on Vezio. First one hits, 3 slashing damage. All right, Samuel Ash. Okay, Samuel Ash is going to use his bonus action to give the bosun advantage on his next attack using Master of Tactics. Then he's going to move forward, and he's going to make a short sword attack with advantage because he is flanking. That will hit. It also does sneak attack. So you receive 11 piercing damage because it's the sneak counts as piercing, so you're reducing the sneak and the piercing by half. So you take 11 piercing, you take 4 poison damage, and you are poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Poison. That's cringe.
It is cringe. Okay, I think that's all he can do since he already used bonus action, action, and movement. Yep, that's it for him. Okay, as for their Marines, so 3 of them have to target Vezio, so they're gonna do that. This is going to be longsword, from, this is the same guy, so miss. Second guy, longsword, 1 hit for 2 slashing damage. And then final Marine, longsword, 1 hit
It's Jover.
for 6 slashing damage. And then this final Marine back here is going to move to here and fire a flintlock musket at one of the Defiance Marines, which hits. Ugyak fucking Kaya, there we go. I couldn't read. Ugyak Kaya takes 12 piercing damage. Alright,
You have to do that?
will do. Okay, now we got the bosun. He is going to move to here, 30 feet, and fire 2 crossbow attacks at Vezio. First one is at advantage. Hits. Second one is not at advantage, so it misses. And you take 6 piercing damage, Vezio.
Oh, this is painful. I'm running out of health.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you wanted. Also, because of point blank shooting, you're going to take an extra
What is this?
4 piercing damage. Georg.
I'm gonna cunning action hide again.
Okay. Let me check something. I think that may fail. Nope, that's a 14. That's a 14. That's a 13. Yeah, that passes.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna flip back out and I'm gonna shoot the bosun.
Alrighty. Miss. Unios. Prone with 0 movement speed.
What can I do while prone?
You can do all your normal actions. If you attack, it's at disadvantage, though.
What would it take to get unprone?
You could action dash, which would give you 30 movement speed, and then you could use half of that to stand up.
Could I do bonus action dash?
Yeah, because rogue.
Alright, I'll do that, and then I will use my action to bonk the guy in front of me.
All right. 12 misses. Defiance Marines.
I am going to also, because I still have movement, right?
No, your movement is reduced to 0.
Even when I bonus action got up.
Well, if you did that, then you would have had to bonus action get up and then immediately move 15. You wouldn't have been able to attack.
I see. All right.
Defiance Marines.
Okay. Okay, what's going on here? So I'm thinking, I'm calculating,
Yeah.
contemplating even.
Mm-hmm.
So we are playing flanking or we're not playing flanking?
We are.
Okay, then I think I'm gonna start flank maxing.
That makes sense.
We're gonna have this guy stand here and attack this marine.
All right.
And that will be 2 long swords at advantage.
Yep. 11 misses, 23 hits.
Okay, 4 slashing, hype.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got what's this guy's name? I'm not actually moving. Toloy.
Yeah.
Is going to attack the I forget if this was the quartermaster. I think. At advantage with 2 long swords.
And since he's prone, it would be disadvantage, so it's going to be neutral.
Oh, sorry. This guy is the one that got knocked prone.
Yeah, with 0 movement speed.
Okay. Also, so I just realized this. He does have sea legs. And I don't know if that ended up mattering.
That would have mattered, but I don't remember.
I didn't
what
call
he
it in
rolled
time.
On strength save, yeah.
Okay. Very sad. So then I would have to action stand or movement stand and then attack. It's half movement, right?
Normally it's half movement, but his movement speed is reduced to 0, so it would cost an action.
Why was his movement speed reduced to
Because
0?
that's a part of the feature.
Oh. Then I'll just take it normal. I'll take 2 normal attacks, which I rolled then.
23 hits. Yeah.
Okay. 9 hype.
Great.
And then is this other guy down or?
No, he's still standing.
Okay. Then I will have him. He should also flank max, and the right square to do that on is not easy to find. So maybe he'll just jump at this crossbow guy and stab him.
Alrighty.
Doink doink.
Both miss.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He goes. That's what Marines sound like.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Adrian.
Incredible. Okay. Let's see. Can I get line of sight on this guy somehow? I think that should do it. I'm just trying to get line of sight on the raging dwarf.
Indeed.
I think that did it.
I would say that, yeah.
Cool. Then I'm gonna chromatic orb the poor man.
Okay.
Or the poor dwarf, I suppose it would be.
Is Chromatic Orb one of those that you summon, or is it just like a ranged attack?
Nah, it's just a ranged attack.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is at disadvantage because I'm shitting and throwing up.
Yeah, so there were a couple drunk passerbys who were like starting to walk out onto this section of the pier, maybe a couple dock workers, but as the fighting broke out, they ran, and a couple languished just because they were curious to see some people get stabbed, and then they saw you cast magic, and that's when the last of the stragglers run away.
Click this. Okay. Does that do it? Nope.
We can just make a ranged spell pack. It's going to be your spellcasting modifier that's inside of your spell tab on your sheet.
I'm just gonna roll
D20 plus 6.
Right. Oh.
Banana tiger, banana tiger.
D20. Unfortunate. That's a 15. Or I suppose I have to roll 2 of them, don't I?
Why?
Disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
13.
Tragic. It misses.
Damn it.
Yeah, it hurtles past the quartermaster. Vezio, you got what you wanted. You are being focused now. What's the plan, Stan? You are also poisoned.
The poison is just cringe.
Hmm.
Don't I even get a save against that?
Nope. You should kill Samuel.
Yeah, I'm going to. Turning to. Now, I can choose to do reckless attacks after the attack misses, right?
You should read the reckless feature. I'm not sure.
I don't.
You make your first attack on your turn, so I don't think so.
Well, see, if I reckless attack, I might just die, though.
Correct.
So
I
I'm
would
just
not
not
recommend
gonna
it
do
because
that.
you just
Okay,
forced
cool.
half of them to attack you.
But it would be so based if I just killed this guy.
That would be cool if you did that, yeah.
I'll go attack.
Well, if it's only dying that you have to worry about.
True.
Is this against Samuel?
Yeah.
That misses.
Yeah, misses. Second help attack.
At a 10, that misses.
This. Third help attack.
A 13 also misses.
Very good.
This is going poorly.
Yeah.
Reckless.
Poison's courage.
Poisonous courage. Alrighty. Well, your poison does end as your turn ends. The enemy quartermaster is going to roll to recharge their mass grapple. They succeed. So they're going to grapple again. So that's strength saves from Vezio at advantage and Unios at normal. All right, failure for Unios. Failure for Vezio.
It's so
Wait,
over.
is Unios at advantage?
No.
Okay. Does a 14 pass by chance?
The DC is 14, so yes, it would.
Okay, he gets to add my charisma modifier to any saving throw.
No, because
he
you're a
makes.
captain. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone
Unios
within
passes.
15 feet of me gets to do that, by the way.
If you'd been close to the front, maybe it could have even helped Vezio. Sag.
No.
All right, two great axe attacks from the quartermaster against Vezio. These are at advantage because Vezio is prone, and they both clang off his plate.
Just reckless attack.
Samuel is flanking still, so he's going to make his singular short attack. Hit. Additionally, 3d6 sneak attack damage.
There's no way this just poisons you with no resistance.
It just
This
does,
is
yeah.
Very cool. Very cool, huh?
So that's 17 reduced by half, which is going to be 9, right? Because, yeah. So it'll be 9 piercing and 2 poison. So you take 11 damage, and you are poisoned until the end of your next turn. Alright, now they're Marines. I should note them as we go through. This Samuel Ash no longer has to attack you. The Quartermaster no longer has to attack you. Now we can start going through with the Marines. So the Marine that isn't baited is going to move to here and then shoot Ugyakaya, which hits. Ugyakaya takes 13 piercing damage, which bloodies him. The rest of these Marines have to attack Vezio, so we're getting 1, 2, 1 hit for 3 slashing damage. 1, 2, no hit. Oh no, 19 hits for 5 slashing damage. And then this is the middle Marine, so the one that's not flanking, so these are normal, and that is 1 hit for 5 slashing damage. And all of these are no longer affected by the taunt. Alrighty, and the Bosun. There's someone in close combat with him. He's going to bonus action disengage and move to here. And he is going to... actually, no. He'll bonus action disengage and move to here, and then he's going to attempt to hide. Do any of you have a passive perception of 16 or greater?
I have a passive perception of 16.
Okay, then he fails to... Oh, no, sorry. I forgot he had a cloak. That's an 18, so it's at advantage. And he does indeed hide.
You know, he has to attack. So
is that how it works? He has to attack you a number of times equal to the number rolled? Oh, it's the next
creature
round.
must spend 1d6 rounds attacking.
Yeah. So he just didn't attack.
Okay.
Alrighty, Georg, it is your turn.
Going to bonus action hide again.
Okay. That passes.
Can I like move 2 squares to the right?
You will not gain any
Actually-
bonus of stealth.
I see. If I move on top of the thing, would I
No,
lose
because you're
my
leaving
stealth?
cover
I see.
before you're attacking. You have to attack from cover to get the bonuses of being in stealth.
Yeah. I'll shoot at this marine then.
Alrighty. advantage. That hits. Holy shit. Alright, you instantly bloody that Marine as this crossbow bolt hits him in the upper clavicle. Blood starts to pulse out. He is almost killed in one hit. That's a lot of damage.
Okay.
Unios.
Gonna bonk the guy in front of me.
Alright. 10 misses.
And then I'm going to move back here.
Are you bonus action disengaging?
I can, but I don't have to because I'm a swashbuckler and I made
Ah, and he can't attack you. I see. Well, Defiance Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not looking great for these guys.
Yeah, Vezio's pretty fucked up right now.
Okay, I've got 2 guys that are doing all right.
Yeah.
Ugyak, he's struggling. He's going to take a pot shot at the guy that's about to die.
Okay.
He's going to go wham, shoot him. It's not going wham. Wham.
Wah.
I'm clicking it, but it's not going wham. Are you guys seeing it?
No. Wah.
He's going to go wham.
Wah.
All right, I'm going to read
Oh, fuck.
fresh roll 20, I guess.
Had that and I forgot about it.
That is unfortunate.
Alex, if you want, you can click the wham button for me.
I will click the wah button. Wah. That hits.
Let's go.
Dead.
Roll
in
damage?
fact.
Okay. Excellent news. Love to see it. And then he's going to... Does he have 30 feet movement, I assume? Human?
Yeah.
Human moment?
Human. moment.
Human moment.
Run to back here.
All right.
And then I'm gonna have the other 2 just attack the guys that you've got flanking on with Vezio.
I assume Taloy's standing up.
Oh, it's free, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. If he's not gonna move, it's free. Okay, so from Taloy, we've got a donk.
Both of those hit.
Let's go.
5 slashing and 4 slashing respectively.
And then from, is it Ete?
Ite, yeah.
Ite, yeah. We're gonna go doink doink.
The Quartermaster is going to do a reaction. When a creature makes a melee attack against Quartermaster Kazad, that creature must make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone and have their movement speed reduced to 0.
Wham!
That passes. And for the second 2 attacks you made, the 19 hits. Alrighty. Good damage. Adrian Svensson, son of Sven.
Well, let's try this again. Yeah, I'm just going to try and
You're orbing?
hit him again.
Me when I'm up pondering my orb.
Oh, that went poorly. I'm not even gonna roll the second one.
Alright, Vezio.
I mean, I'm just fucked
It's
here.
sad.
Yeah, your movement speed is 0. And you are prone. And you're poisoned.
Such a cool mechanic.
I agree.
And I love it. It's really
I'm glad
well
you enjoy it.
balanced. Very well made.
It is, yeah.
I'm just gonna reckless attack and try and kill Samuel Ash.
Okay. Luckily, double disadvantage doesn't exist, so these are neutral attacks against Samuel. 14 misses. 14 also misses. And natural 1 would indeed miss,
Well, I'm
but
killing myself IRL. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's
luckily you have a halfling foot on you, which does let you re-roll that polearm halberd attack.
Guess
Yeah.
I'll re-roll it.
Now it does need to be polearm master. I know you misclicked, but yeah, you do get to re-roll that polearm master, which 21 hits.
Hey, maybe we can save Hero.
You also now have 3 halfling toes on that foot. All right, you strike Samuel Ash for 15 damage. He's not raging. He's not a barbarian, so yeah, he just takes 15.
One would hope.
One would hope. All right, and at the end of your turn, the poison ends. All right, good old Quartermaster Kazad. He's gonna roll to recover his mass grapple. That is a failure. Wait, no, that's a pass. Never mind. Okay. What is our goofy little fella gonna
God.
do?
He flips a coin to see if he gets it back.
Yep.
What a cool mechanic.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, to start with... Oh, no, he's not prone right now. He's going to drop prone voluntarily. And then he's going to use bonus action to grab the legs of Taloy back by R, which is a strength saving throw.
He goes, ah! Starts trying to stomp on his little hands.
Yeah. All right, that's a pass. That's
One.
unfortunate. All right, so he drops.
Now
down
he's
half
just
movement.
prone.
Then he stands back up with the rest of his move. No, because that's a bonus action that interrupted
Nope,
it.
can't
So
do
yeah,
that.
he'll take 2 normal attacks against Vezio, because it would be advantage because he's prone, but he's also prone, which makes it neutral because they're both prone. Both miss, both clang off of Vezio's armor as they roll around on the ground. Alrighty, Samuel's going in for the kill. That's what Samuel does. 23 hits, because that's definitely advantage for prone. That is 5 piercing and 4 poison. Oh, and a sneak attack. So that's 9 piercing and 4 poison.
I have 0.
Okay, Vezio is reduced to 0. He is also poisoned, so I'll have disadvantage on his first saving throw. Alrighty. Does anyone have a visible healer's kit on them?
I don't know if any of the Marines would. Possibly.
None of the Marines do, no.
Okay.
Unios, Georg,
Nope.
Adrian.
No.
Oh,
Okay, then the Marines will not pummel Vezio to death. We're gonna get 2 attacks
that's good.
here.
That's good, he says.
That is 3 hits against, I believe that is Taloy in the middle of them. And Taloy will take 16 and then an additional 12, so he's immediately bloodied. So 28 damage onto Taloy. Then we get 2 longsword attacks onto Ite, one of which hits for 4 slashing. And I believe that is all of them. Yeah, okay. Now their bosun is going to act. He is going to attack from stealth. And who can he actually target here? I think the only one is Taloy. So he's going to fire a crossbow bolt at Taloy with advantage.
No.
A 26, and then the second attack is not at advantage. A 16, which misses. So Taloy is alive with 1 HP at the moment.
Let's go.
And the bosun is going to try
We
to go
should
into
name
stealth
him.
as
He's
a
such a
bonus
good
action.
NPC that we should name him.
We just okay. The bosun disappears again. Georg.
Would you say I can move over here?
Yeah, you could climb up and over the thing. It costs you 15 feet of movement to get there, but you could.
Okay, well I'll do that.
Okay.
Alright, Crusading Short Sword right behind this room.
Alrighty. That hits. Alright, 20 damage. Immediately bloodied. Does a Crusading Short Sword not deal radiant? What's its feature again?
I think I have to activate for the Crusader Mantle.
Oh, the spell. Yeah. I remember now.
I am going to bonus action. This wait, can I take movement after I use the
Bonus action disengage does not give you movement. Dash does, but you, obviously then you get an opportunity attack.
I see.
interesting.
Do I have?
I will say,
Yeah.
remember the battlefield you're fighting on. Push come to shove, you could just jump into the harbor. Not the rest of these bozos, they're fucked if the battle starts going south, but you can always just dolphin away if push comes to shove.
That is fair. Yeah.
Oh, that's the Kaheen plan.
Yeah, we do
Wait,
go
why
there.
can the rest of us? Why can the rest of us not do that?
Well, I guess Unios could. It's just you don't have a way to like disengage and then also.
Oh
run
wait,
without taking
Alex, I
opportunity
don't
attacks.
think it costs me any extra move. I mean, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, good. I'm good.
Okay, you're good. Unios.
I'm going to move next to Georg and take an attack against this bozo. right
Okay,
here.
no advantage obviously, but if you hit, it will be sneak. 14 does not hit. Salute.
And then I will bonus action move right here, just for giggle.
Alrighty. Ugyak Kaya and the Defiance Marines.
Get advantage against this bozo.
Yeah, I think it might be a try and kill the guy. Okay, so first, Taloy bought by R
Mm-hmm.
is going to doink doink the guy on his left. He says,
Right.
"You scoundrel!"
First one hits. 7 slashing, respectable.
Ugyak is gonna try and finish him with a shot.
Okay.
He says, I'm gonna shoot you.
That hits. He shoots him. Yeah, he shoots him for real, for real. He's dead. Explodes his jaw.
Hell yeah. And then Ite is going to do 2 attacks against the Silver Siren Marine, and he's gonna go, I hate you.
They are normal, unfortunately, since Vezio's unconscious, but the second one hits.
Okay. I wish I had thought about that.
I hate you.
He says, I hate you. And then he hits him with a sword.
All right, he's bloodied.
Nice.
Svensson.
I am going. Yeah, I think I'm going to. How does reloading work when you have multiple attacks? Like when you have extra attack?
Yeah, so you would use your action to make an attack, fire the first one, bonus action, reload, and then you'd fire the second one.
I see. So you could only do that every other turn?
Correct. Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah.
Now, yeah, that's if it has the loading property. Like bows, that doesn't apply to bows, but it does apply to muskets.
Yes. Like muskets and the like.
Yeah. Also, Vezio is unconscious, and he will have disadvantage on his first saving throw.
I don't have any way to get him up.
You do have medicine checks.
Yes, you're right. I'm okay. Thanks, Alex. Very helpful. I could also like just jump into the harbor and drown myself.
You could do that, yeah.
I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Nothing's off the table.
Let's see. You said this Marine there was just now bloodied?
Yeah.
Alright. Nope, I'm just gonna take four longbow attacks at the dwarf.
Okay, so you're gonna have to roll 8 attacks since you're at disadvantage. No, or just 4.
These
lower of 2,
I can just roll. These I can just roll as an attack. Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
right.
4.
So against the dwarf, technically it will be double disadvantage, but we don't use double disadvantage. So the first one hits, second one misses, third one misses, fourth one hits.
6.
What is Galadrium?
That's Galadrium spelled wrong, obviously.
Oh, I see.
Stupid.
What the fuck?
Oh,
why is this number? That can't be the right number.
Wait, why is that?
That should have your dex mod added to it.
Add 8 damage to that.
Alrighty.
Oh, 8 damage.
So the first one would be 3, second one would be 5. Alright, you shoot him twice. Vezio, first death saving throw. You gotta roll 2 of them and take the lower of the results. Alright, you take the 3. 1 failed. Okay, the quartermaster is going to move here, kick aside the corpse of one of his men. Sorry, he stands up, then he walks over and does that.
He's crawling on the ground to us.
He takes an advantage attack against Taloy. He splits Taloy open. Taloy is dead.
No.
Second attack is against Georg.
He says, as he dies, he says, I hate you.
That's amazing.
He's so theatrical. Alright, Samuel's gonna run over to here. He's gonna run up right into your face, Adrian. Look at you.
I'd rather he didn't.
And he's gonna say, should have helped me rob the ship. And he's gonna take short sword attack against you. 8 damage.
No, fuck, where's this thing right here. Swoop.
They can use a reaction. Which allied creature do you want to take this damage for you?
This guy. Right here.
Alright, Ite runs forward, tanks the blow. He's sliced across the chest, and he is now poisoned until the end of his next turn. And then Samuel is going to bonus action disengage. Bonus action dash. And then he is going to move over here. So you get an opportunity attack against him, Svensson.
Let's go. You can't use spells like as opportunity attacks, right?
Unless you have a special feat now.
Cool. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna...
At disadvantage.
Wait, do I even have something to stab him? Do I have something to stab him with? I have a dagger. That's good enough.
The Marine also could take one, yeah. Also at disadvantage.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. He goes, this one, what was his name? Who died?
Deloy.
This is for Deloy.
I think I miss.
Both of those miss, yeah. Samuel worms his way away. Alright, this Marine goes here, this Marine goes here. We're gonna get 2 attacks against Unios. Longsword, longsword.
I believe those both hit.
Alright, 10 and 11.
I'm down.
Alright. And then we get
it is Jover.
2 attacks against Ite.
I think it is Jover. Yeah.
Ite takes 4 slashing damage. Their bosun is going to emerge from cover and take a crossbow attack against Is Gator the only one he can see? No, he can also see Ite. Okay. He's gonna take 2 crossbow attacks against Ite. First one's at advantage, second one is not, but they both hit. Ite's dead.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
It's
jeez, Rick.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Rick.
Jeez, Rick. Georg, you watch as Unios goes unconscious. Vezio's bleeding on the ground. 2 of the Marines are dead. Ugyek, in the distance, I mean, you can hear the sounds of local city officials on their way, but, you know, this is the speed of this engagement. They'll be here to find bodies.
How like
It's a
if I were
15-foot
to-
drop.
15-foot drop? I'm gonna take the opportunity attack and I'm gonna move back.
You can bonus action disengage.
I'm gonna do something else.
Oh, I see. Okay. The quartermaster will attack you then. Great axe. That
Yeah,
hits.
that hits.
10 slashing damage.
Uncanny dodge as a
Alright.
reaction to take 5 off of that.
5 slashing damage it is.
Yeah. I'll mark it later, but a bonus action stealth.
Okay. Alright.
I'll move over here. Can I peek my head
Well,
out?
you just moved down, and then you bonus action, and then you moved again. Now, if you want to keep moving, that's fine. So you move 5 feet back. Oh, sorry. You also have to make an acrobatics check because you just dropped 15 feet.
Okay.
All right. You take 1. Really? Oh no, that's wrong. 7 bludgeoning damage as you fall. So you fall backwards, hit hard on the wood, roll back up. Since you just moved 5 feet, you can move 25 more, and then you can do your bonus action.
Okay. With this, do you think I can peek my head over here?
Not yet. You'd probably need to move to about the stairs to be able to poke your head over.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
One more to the stairs.
Oh.
All right. Bonus action hide.
Yeah, bonus action steal.
That passes, obviously. Big number.
I'll peek my head out and should I shoot? I'll shoot the Marine near the captain.
Okay. That hits. Dead. Just bolt through the back of the neck, instantly gone. He's like, he's moments away from reaching Adrian. It's a very like last minute movie intervention. Boom, bolt through the neck. Unios, standard death save.
I forgot I had uncanny dodge.
That's a pass. Oh yeah, that uncanny dodge would have kept you up. Ugyak Kai, it's just him. No Defiance Marines anymore. Just Ugyak.
I think he's gonna take a shot at Samuel Ash right down the middle of the bodies.
Right down the middle, man.
No! He goes for Deloy and then he misses.
It misses. You do still have movement if you want to use it.
Oh, good call. Maybe there. Hide
Okay.
behind some planks.
Sounds good. Adrian. Your Marine Sergeant is on the ground bleeding out. Your Quartermaster's on the ground bleeding out. Your first mate is doing fighting for his life, but their 3 officers are still standing. What do you want to do? There is always the accursed option, the surrender option.
Dear God, that's
Don't even
not
start,
a
man.
terrible idea. We do have a lot of money. I don't know. It's that or die. Like,
I think you could run.
Yeah,
You
die.
could just run back to the boat now.
well, yeah, which direction's the boat, Alex? I
It is in
imagine
the
it's,
direction they came from, and it is
Yeah.
a couple of piers down. But if you can get into the city proper or out into the water, you could just probably get there.
So
around the
I see on this battle map. Yeah, there happens to be a boat there.
Yeah,
Is
that
there, you know,
I would not
imagine
recommend
there's a
doing
boat
that
there?
because they do have a bosun armed with a ranged weapon. The city streets would likely be better for you, just because you could break line of sight quicker.
Okay, and which direction are those?
To your right,
Oh, okay.
Like, you
so
could
like
just-
down this.
yeah, you could literally just
Down
go
this
down the
alley over
alleyway
here?
and break line of sight immediately.
Is magic missile a bonus action by chance?
No.
Damn it. That'd be really funny.
Are you trying to like kill Vezio and Unios in one turn? Because I think magic missile.
What? No, no. I just want to magic missile Samuel.
You could double tap your own T.
No, that seems excessive. Okay, bye-bye.
Are you action dashing?
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
you sprint into a nearby alleyway, still feeling like you're going to hurl. Does any thought, or do you spare any thought for Vezio or Unios, or are you focused on your own skin?
My own skin.
Okay. Vezio, now you're doing normal death saves. So, first death save, or first normal death save.
Just a 20 would be.
That would be huge until Samuel acts next, but it would help because you get a full turn.
That's not a 20.
Second fail. Quartermaster Kazad is going to action dash, but since he is drunk right now, he does have a penalty. He has to make a Constitution saving throw. That
That's not
fails,
very-
so
oh my
he's
God.
knocked prone. So he has to stand back up, which is going to reduce his distance, so he can only move 15 feet further. Or no, sorry, 10 feet further because he's a dwarf. So he gets to here. Well, that's awkward. Okay,
Well, this
yeah.
is awkward.
He gets to there.
Hello?
Samuel's going to move to here, and he's going to reach over and stab down at Georg's head.
Yeah.
14.
Oh, that misses.
Misses, all right. The final Silver Siren Marine's going to get up here, climb on that box, and shoot down at Georg with a musket. Hit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
15 piercing.
Do I still have my reaction?
You do, yeah, because it was your turn since you left. No, because you used it on your turn. Never mind, you do not.
Oh yeah. Whoops. Alright, 15 it is.
All right. Their bosun is going to run up here and stab you with a bayonet. Miss.
That misses.
Georg, your captain ran.
I
recommend you
going
pursue the same course of
I am
action.
going to bonus action disengage,
Okay.
action dash.
Okay, that gives you 60 feet of movement.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40, 45, 50, and I'm out.
All right, you slip between their fingers into the alleyways of the city. Death save for Unios. One pass. Ugyak, the last remaining man in the battle.
Dude.
This guy is really trying to kill me, isn't he?
Yeah. I do think his rage
Action.
drops, though, because he failed to hit anything or get hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
dash,
You can also,
do-
you are faster than he is.
Yeah, so I think I can run 30 feet like this and then shoot him.
Okay,
Even better.
Avenge Kaloi.
that hits.
I hate you.
He takes 5 piercing damage. He's still coming.
Don't care.
Vezio, death save.
He knows that I hate him.
Man,
Second
what
fail.
is this luck?
Oh!
That's my third fail.
Third fail. Oh,
It's over.
all right.
It's true.
Vezio Blackiron, Master Marine Sergeant of the Defiance. As you lay there on the cobbles, bleeding out, is there anything you'd like to say in your final gasping breath, or something you think of as you die?
Just thinking, man, I should have ran.
All right. Your breath slips from your lips. The enemy quartermaster is going to continue to charge. He's going to move forward 25 feet. Then he's going to dash, which he has to make a con save. Now, obviously, he's very likely to pass these. Okay. He falls prone, which costs him 15 feet of movement. He goes 10 feet forward, and that takes his whole turn just to get to the Marine. So he can't do anything else. Samuel Ash is going to movement speed, action dash, bonus action dash, and go 90 feet. And the Silver Siren Marine is going to fire a shot at Ugyak, which hits. And as a bullet rips through Ugyak's dome, we're going to fade away from this scene, leaving Unios on the ground. So all that's left to do is roll a couple more Unios death saves.
Success. That's 3 successes.
Okay. Unios is stable. We're going to have a quick 5-minute break. And then we will be right back.
Guys, we weren't supposed to lose. Man, none of this happened if Snort was active last session. This is my fault, guys.
Well, with that, welcome back. We are going to cut to the Defiance now, because we have 2 familiar faces there. Shaibon. The captain went off to go to some bar for the evening. He was being extra cautious, so he took lots of people with him. And you are on the deck of the Defiance. You're whittling away. William has been nervously pacing the deck all night. He hasn't said much, but you get the sense that everything leading up to your current position has horrified him quite considerably. And now it's just you and him pacing. Snort is somewhere else on the ship, you're not sure where. And then, in this quiet nighttime, you hear a gunshot, followed by a couple more, and you can see maybe 1,000 feet down the docks on a separate pier. Absolute chaos has engulfed the area. You can see gunshots blasting. You can see little dark silhouettes running away. You assume some battle has taken place.
William, get below deck, now.
William sprints below deck. Several Marines rush up onto the deck. Andre Cox injured among them. Crab rushes out. One of the surgeons stumbles up holding his surgeon supplies. Crab's finger is instantly engulfed in fire.
Marines, hold it point, positioning your muskets down at the dock over there. Do not fire until I give the orders.
Everyone doesn't question your authority. They just begin to rush to carry out your commands.
Yeah, okay, that's easy. Alright, everyone hold their positions. Is anyone here good at, has any expertise in perceiving, or at least long range, range? Anyone here could anyone here be on the crow's nest? To keep a lookout for anything that could be afoot.
I kind of poke my little head out from like under a door, or like probably out of the. It's like a staircase or a ladder that takes you up to the top deck.
Yeah, ladder.
Yeah, ladder. So I kind of poke my head up and I go, hello.
Snort, are your eyes good?
Uh-huh.
Are your eyes good? Can you see? Can you see far away?
I can shoot far away.
I'm gonna take that as yes. Snort, would you mind getting up in the crow's nest and double checking?
And I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna scramble my way up.
Alex, just to actually double check, like the crow, like, is it at an angle where like the crow's nest would actually help in seeing like what's happening further away, or is it more like?
It's close enough that you guys can kind of make it out. It's just the nighttime conditions that are limiting your ability to understand.
All right. Actually, Snort, you can stay down here. I want us to be good together in case something happens.
Okay, cool. Don't care.
And I think I'm gonna just like get everyone into the right positions. And
yeah, by the time you finish doing that, the fight's already ended. The gunshots are no longer going off. The harbor is deadly silent, and then you can see that along that section of the pier, several bald figures with tattoos of sort of awkward make are rushing along the dock. The silhouettes that took part in the fighting have sprinted away in all directions, just leaving corpses on the edge of the pier. and your heart starts to calm down because, you know, the fighting's over. It doesn't seem like the fighting involved you or hopefully anyone you knew. Then about 5 or 10 minutes later, you see a couple figures begin to walk down the pier towards you. Specifically 2 of them. You see Captain Svensson clutching his side. He looks like he's about to hurl. Georg is next to him. The 2 of them are looking worse for wear. Both have been stabbed. Georg's been shot. You can see like a bullet hole, like a bullet wound in his shoulder. It's bleeding into the cloth of his clothing, and the 2 of them are walking down the pier towards the Defiance.
Jesus, Surgeon, come with me.
The surgeon will rush down the pier with you.
Yep. We're just gonna meet him, like, you know, halfway, and then, you know, help him.
I'm gonna go too.
Okay.
Georg, Captain Adrian, what happened?
Get on the ship.
All right. I'm gonna, you know, arm under, like,
Oh my god.
hoist him up with, like, putting his arm.
Oh my god, you guys look horrible. You look so bad.
Yes, thank you, Snort.
You guys look like what happened.
Attacked by Ash.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Snort, shut the
Okay.
fuck up. Snort, I'm gonna escort these 2 down to the surgeon's room. Can you keep another eye out in case Ash or the others decide to pursue?
I will shoot anyone that comes on this boat.
Any identifying characteristics that I should look out for, Svensson? Like if
A
any
dwarf?
other members of the crew. A dwarf?
Shoot dwarves. Got it.
Dwarf.
I just run away. I stopped listening. I got the
You
whole
sprint
thing.
back to the ship.
A dwarf and a trollkin. Let me help you get on your feet
Few
again.
humans. Obviously, if you see Samuel Ash, shoot him.
I'm already gone.
Yeah, you guys...
I also don't know who Samuel Ash is.
Yep.
Clearly.
The 3 of you stumble back to the ship, and once in the surgeon's operating theater, he will give us a die to each of you, which will be 1d6 plus 4. This is for Adrian, 6. This is for Georg, 10.
Yay.
Am I poisoned anymore?
Yes. He just heals your immediate gunshot wounds. Would you like to inform him that you are dying to poison?
Yes.
He'll nod, and he will take out a little booklet. He doesn't have a poisoner's kit proficiency, but he does have a sort of medicinal side of that, and he will begin to try out various antidotes on you. And what he will find that it is that you were hit by a paralytic, in that if you had rolled worse, your heart probably would have stopped. Instead, you were just slowed by the poison. Which is why you got the poisoned condition. Specifically, it was hemlock. And he can give you the antidote because it's actually relatively common. It's not even a particularly expensive poison. So yeah, you will no longer be poisoned, though your gut will continue to basically feel like it's trying to murder you for the next day or so.
Sick.
Yeah.
Are Versio and Unios dead?
Probably. Did I actually see? I don't think I saw Vezio actually die. I just saw him get knocked down.
Yeah,
Right.
Georg saw Vezio die.
Okay.
Leslie's dead.
And Unios?
No clue.
Alrighty.
I'll look over to where go back up on deck. Look over to where the fighting happened.
Yeah, so a crowd sort of came over. It's not uncommon to see dock-based fighting. Gangs inhabit this city, like every city in the world. So a crowd has sort of gathered around to see the body. Some local fanatics to Otto the Golden have sort of cordoned off the area, trying to keep the body separated out from its surroundings. And you can see that there are a total of, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8 unmoving bodies laying there on the dock, though from this distance you can't make out, who's there and who isn't.
That went poorly.
At this point, what's left of the crew, the top men, Andre, the surgeon's assistant, Crab, basically the entire remaining crew, Snort, everyone's just sort of on the deck looking towards you, Svensson.
Well, let's see, let me consult my notes for.
Philo's
Maybe
Philo's gonna
maybe-
speak up. I say we call it here, Captain.
I was gonna raise the same idea.
I know you have your contract with Lord Rothschild to work out. That's not my problem. Things are getting too dangerous here. I say we pay out the ship contract, go our separate ways, and you can do what you need to get done.
I'll look at the faces of the crew. Does it seem like this is the general consensus?
Snort.
I guess
What
really
do you
among
think
like
about
the
that?
top men.
About like not being on the ship anymore.
Yeah.
Bad. I kind of I look like solemn. Like
Yeah.
it sounds like it might pass, but I really don't want it to because I'm having the time of my life.
Georg,
So this is like vacation's over.
Georg, what's your reaction to that as you clutch your wounds? Ending the voyage here. The rest of the crew would probably go mind their own business. The ship would remain in the control of Captain Svensson, but what made the ship, meaning Philo and likely all those others who don't want to horribly die, would likely leave. What does Georg feel about that?
I'm loyal to the ship, but that also means I'm loyal to whatever the decision is. So, that's actually a very hard question.
Yeah.
Let's just say at the moment I am very, very contemplating about that decision right now.
Okay. Well, Svensson, as you scan the faces of the top men, they have been consistent since day one of this campaign. Whatever Philo says is what goes. With the ever increasing size of the Defiance's crew, he's gone from one of half a dozen voices controlling what the ship does. At this point, he can basically do whatever he wants in terms of voting power. And it seems as if Philo has made up his mind. He's probably talked to this about the other people before. This definitely isn't the first time they've heard him say this. Probably he's been whispering in their ears since the moment you arrived in Amiens. And you can see a lot of them are nodding along with what Philo said.
You know I can't stop you. And I can't in good conscience ask you to go on to what is more than likely a doomed mission.
Philo nods and says, "Well then, let's make it official. As the senior topman, I make a motion that the Defiance liquidate the cargo that it's earned during its voyage, and then pays out all members who sign the contract at their share amount."
No. It can't happen. We're not done yet.
Snort.
We're not done with the job. We signed up to get something done, and we gotta get it done.
Do we need to hold a vote, Captain?
I suppose it'd be best.
All right. Adrian, how do you vote?
No.
Georg?
Oh no.
Unios abstains because he's not on the boat. Snort?
No.
Philo votes yes. All of the top men vote yes. Shaibon?
So cringe. I didn't change any of their hearts.
Yeah. Yes.
William doesn't get a vote. The 3 dead Marines don't get votes. Blake is not here, so I will say that Adrian abstains. Or,
What?
Andre. Vernus will definitely vote yes. Crab will vote no. And the cat doesn't get a vote. The final tally is 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, it's 12 yay, 4 nay, and 2 abstains.
So be it. That's show on the road, I suppose, then.
Yeah, since the quartermaster isn't here, who's going to deal with the books of properly paying out the contract?
Me.
I'm really sad about it.
Yeah, me and Snort will work together on that.
I'd like to have one of my men keeping an eye on the books as well.
No problem.
Don't care.
He nods. He gestures towards one of the oldest of the top men, good old Arnold, who has been on the ship since the first voyage. And he gestures to him. Adrian,
Well,
where do you go?
I imagine, let's head to the books, see what money we have now, and then I imagine we're selling, like, literally everything that's in the hold.
Yeah, so I'm going to go back to our Session 1 document, or Session 0 document, actually, and talk about how this is going to work. So, Defiance has undergone 3 voyages up to this point. The first was a privateering mission for the city-state. That one had a very specifically written out goal, which was a 2-year term for the city-state. Second voyage was the one to recover going up to the colonies. That one wasn't even an official voyage. That was just not to get murdered by Lord Rosshild. This voyage has been a lot more standardized, much closer to the first one. So the way that this will work is you, as the ship's officers, are entitled to keep a certain amount of money to maintain the ship. That is expected. It's totally reasonable to keep some. Last time, you kept about 500 gold, most of which you spent over the following 6 months to do repairs to the ship. Any more than this amount will be reacted to incredibly negatively, and enough, you may just cause a mutiny. You also are allowed to retain supplies on the ship that are considered quintessential to its running, such as carpentry supplies, ladders, dinghies, things like this. Everything else should be sold. So weaponry, you can keep it. Like your cannons, that makes sense. That's expected to be kept. But superfluous ballistas, all your extra muskets, bullets, everything else needs to go.
Okay. Yeah, the amber.
Now it is nighttime right now, so this can't be taken care of.
Can't be done now. Yeah.
But you do finally get a chance to look at the books that have been maintained first by Kaheen and now Unios. And I think this is the first time Adrian actually gets to look through the line items of how much money they have on their ship. There is 1,907,000 pence currently in the treasury inside a massive chest. And there is the previous quartermaster gave some very rough approximations of how much money he thinks you have in terms of sell price. He only gave out listed that for 3 items, but he's currently guessing around 900 gold.
Huh. That's pretty good overall. All right.
With the limited number of shares on offer, that would make almost every person involved in this expedition incredibly wealthy.
Yeah. So, now what happens to everyone? Does the crew just like, the top men making it clear they're just gonna fuck off?
That would be negotiated once the ship's been dealt with. I don't think they made that clear.
I see. Okay.
We're just distributing shares, and then
Like,
what happens?
yeah,
Actually,
Philo will probably
I
stay.
would buy it, so let's discuss later.
Yeah.
Who will?
Philo will probably stay. He's been with the ship since day 1.
Yeah, I'm not.
Wait, did Philo not call for this to be over?
He did, but he did it on behalf of his top men. He is pretty good at representing his constituents.
He's so sorry.
All right, I'll call.
Also, reminder, Arnold, which is the topman guy, he's keeping an eye over this process.
Yeah.
All right, just wanted to remind you.
No shenanigans.
I'd like to have a meeting with Snort, Georg, myself, Philo, and Shibon and Crab, I suppose, since that's basically like everyone.
Okay, you bring the whole party plus Philo and Crab. Well, and Unios is missing.
Yeah. So we don't really have a ship's crew anymore.
Hire new ones.
Don't really have an easy way of doing that. Manpower seems to be a bit short in an active war zone. Philo, is the general consensus of your top men they're going to scatter to the 4 winds?
Only 2 of them that I know will stay.
We won't even be able to sail the ship.
Agreed. Luckily, while soldiers may be rare in these parts, I think we should be able to find men, spend a month or so training them up on the ropes, use that to get to Liebstadt or Lombardia, get some proper crewmen.
So, Alex, how does my enthralled work with this? How does that?
In what sense?
It's like, is that gonna stop me from just fucking off?
Oh, yeah, you have to do the thing that she asked you to do, yeah.
Okay.
Now,
And
whether
she
that's...
asked me to.
Yeah, she did ask you to kill LAM suit. Now, whether that's with the crew, or a solo thing, or you just gather together the officers and do this while the ship's being retrofitted and repaired, who knows? But you do have to do it. You can't leave it alone.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And it's not like where I could just say I'm doing it constantly for years and years and years and never actually do it.
I think you actually
it's a
want to
genuine,
do it.
heartfelt belief. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like a going to the gym. It's like a I fucking.
What a metaphor.
Sure. Wow. Okay.
That does remind me. We need to subtract 15 gold from the sheet to pay William his first and only paycheck from the Defiance.
Hey man, 15 gold's not bad.
It's not bad at all, but
Didn't even die.
didn't even
$15,000
die. Yeah.
and a free trip to Amiens.
Yeah, and all I had to see was you guys kill a civilian ship and then watch several people be murdered.
Free trip to Amiens.
Yes, man-made horrors beyond the comprehension. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Comprehension, I would say.
evidently not for him.
I guess not.
Well, we still, or at least I still, have to complete the mission.
Philo nods. And I understand that this is us giving up on any of the Rothschild payout. Trust me, I'm willing to let go of that. I know you aren't, but...
I want to go kill those guys.
Well, I was going to bring up the possibility of liquidating the ship in its entirety.
What?
You heard me.
Don't do that.
It'd be a very large,
Don't-
large payout. all
Captain,
of
don't
us.
do that.
Crab will speak up. I would rather not.
All right. I'll look around at the few other people remaining.
Georg, Shaban.
Just a solemn shake of my head.
All I did was bring it up as a possibility, not like I'm pushing for this.
Crab
I
will...
see it more as a last resort, if anything. I don't believe we're on our last resort yet. I believe there's still a chance that we complete our mission and make our way back.
I have served aboard 2 ships before I found the Defiance, and I had a very hard time fitting in. And while obviously many people have died since I first joined the crew, there is a atmosphere which hangs about this ship which has remained consistent throughout my tenure here. I would prefer for the ship and as many core personnel to remain the same. I fully intend to assist you in killing this person that Lord Rothschild wishes for us to kill. And I wish that the Defiance will be waiting for us when we are done with that task.
All
Who
right.
said all that?
Crab.
Oh.
Thank you, Crab.
All right. I was just bringing it up as a possibility, but it seems no one wants to do that. So, in that case, we will liquidate the ship's assets. Probably spend however much time is required in harbor to plan this.
Philo will speak up. Well, since it sounds like you and a couple of the other officers are going to be hunting down this lead, and there's a good chance you die, we could change up the ship contract. Sign me on as the ship's, there's some legal term. Basically, the manager. I could start repairing the ship, hire us some new crew. If it takes you, a month to finish that contract, then by the time you return, I think I could have a nice crew trained up, and we could go where the wind takes us, get a new ship contract signed.
Trying to become the bosun.
Sounds like a good idea. In support of that.
And where's,
Wait, would other ship officer roles be switched? Because Crab said he didn't want that. Or is this like a temporary
Philo
while
will
we're
look
gone
at
thing?
Crab. Crab will look at Philo. The two of them have never spoken. Because Philo is not like Crab. And the two of them just sort of stare at each other. And Philo says, well, I'll put it this way. We got a dead Marine Sergeant, a missing Quartermaster, and we're missing about half the other critical roles for the ship to function. So yes, I think a couple of the officers are going to have to be new.
Okay. Yeah, but we're not like ousting anyone who's like worked really hard for a
No.
position.
Snort, you will still be posted.
All right. Okay. I wasn't, and like I was mostly worried about Unios.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
I really care about that guy, and he's worked really hard.
Well, either way, this is all going to be dealt with once the second ship contract is signed. For now, we need to resolve this one, then we can get the provisional ship term dealt with, and then we can deal with it if you all make it back alive.
Yeah, we'll make
Yes. Yes. Well, that was all.
He'll nod. And, Philo will leave.
Crab,
He looks at you.
you gotta start coming ashore. You gotta bite the bullet.
He nods.
Alright. We should... I want to, but I don't think it's a good idea to look into... Georg, you said you saw Vezio die?
I did.
What about Unios?
He looked fine before I made my escape.
As in, like,
Don't think about the
not
state that you
dead?
guys got out.
Fine? I'm not sure fine is the right word. He looked not dead?
Not dead. Still breathing.
How many
okay.
others of Samuel Escher's crew was there, though?
Let's see, there's him, there's this dwarf fella, there was this guy that kept... Yeah, let's see. Another one. Let's see. Looks like 4 officers and 4... No, there were 7 total, right, Alex?
Yep.
Was it
Total
3
total.
officers and 4 Marines?
Yep.
For me, if they killed the Vezio, then they had no reason to not kill Unios.
I
That's,
can't believe someone killed Vezio. That guy's huge.
yeah.
I've like never seen a bigger. Well, I guess Andre's bigger. He's a really big guy, though.
Indeed he is.
That means they can kill small guys.
I wonder what we're going to do. Well, hopefully we're not gone for a month. Or else Andre's going to have problems.
Alright, to
You don't
reiterate
think they
for
would kill a
everyone.
small guy, would they?
No, they would.
Oh shit! Fuck! I start
Alright.
pacing.
Crab will
So,
speak up and say, "We're going to need more men. We're outnumbered now.
Yeah, big ones. We're gonna need big ones.
Their size does not matter. If I am there, I will burn them alive if Samuel Ash shows his face again."
Okay, that's good. That's good. Me too.
alright, so are we planning to deal with the Samuel situation before we go to kill Alamsu?
Do we think he is here for the captain or for all of us?
I think he's here for me. He's tried to... I mean, it's twice now. Both of them were
If that assumption is
specifically
correct,
targeted at me.
that is correct, then perhaps we leave Alokor in charge of the management contract of the ship. We go kill Alamsu. Hopefully enough time has passed that Samarash we have lost his scent.
Why would he
perhaps.
be after you alone?
Well, when he tried to stab me, he said should have helped me rob the ship.
You think this
I
is
think that is-
vengeance?
What does that mean?
Could be. That man's inner workings are a true enigma.
He
But
was
again-
denied by many of us.
Denied by the whole crew. It was put to a vote.
Aye.
Wait. What do you mean didn't rob the ship? What's that about?
He
Samarash
attempted
is
to
to be a
get us
part of
all
the crew.
killed.
Doing what?
Stealing from the very ship that he is on now.
Yeah, stealing from that ship over there. I'll point to
Oh.
the siren song.
You guys said no to robbing a ship?
Well, it was
in the
port.
middle of the capital of an eastern city,
Heavily surveilled.
and it didn't work out well for him and the others. They died on the deck like dogs. At least his
Well, it seems like it worked out
co-conspirators
well
did.
for him. He's killing us now.
Somehow. It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I'm a little. I'm not trying to like judge you guys too hard. I'm just a little surprised because like robbing ships is my understanding of what we do. So I just
Yes, you didn't. I mean, are you confused as to why we didn't rob the gunpowder ship?
No. Well, a little. I'm a little. I'd have tried, but I think I kind of get it.
I see.
The creature does not possess survival instincts. There is no point in explaining such things to him.
Yeah, he's actually, I think, pretty right about that one.
Oh. Okay then. How your species has survived is beyond me then.
We have babies really quickly. I'm supposed to have like many kids by now, but instead I'm on a fucking boat.
That is good that there are no more of you in the world.
Oh, thanks.
That was you gotta give it to him, Snort. That was kind of funny.
I said thanks.
Well, it's hard to tell when you're being serious or not.
Yeah, well, that's how
I believe
keep my
that
edge.
is the secret, Captain. He is always serious.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yep.
If you say so.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm going to lie down until my stomach tries to stop trying to murder me. We can deal with this in the morning.
I would request that Shaiban and Snort come with me and go into the city and check in on Unios.
Okay.
All right.
But if they start killing little guys, I'm running.
If they appear, I will tear them apart with tentacles from a void between the stars.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah,
And
that'll
I'll
work.
fucking throw a dagger at them, I guess.
I've seen that before.
I can do my little zappy move.
He looks
Call
at
upon
you.
the storms and shit.
Be a bit careful with the magic and collateral damage, but...
Well, I'll just do whatever Crab does.
During the fighting on the pier, I believe I saw someone casting spells. Did they have a wizard among them?
No, that was me.
Good. I do not have a counterspell. Well,
I don't even know how to count spells.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, I get it.
well then, little creature and weak man, let us go.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yes,
Base crab.
Oh. Little creature and a weak man. Hey.
Anyway, sleep.
Yeah, so Shaiban, Snort, and Crab head into the city. Immediately, what's left of the crew goes on a sort of watch. That means basically just Philo takes command of the ship entirely while you're fucked up.
I do have, before I go to bed, I do have an experiment I'd like to run.
Sure.
Oh, shit.
So, I have, where is it? Weapon bond.
Okay.
Can I do that with one of the cannons?
All right, you approach the cannons. You spend an hour as your stomach is rumbling. You have to go to the edge of the ship for a moment to let loose some watery ejecta that is mostly just beer, and then you return to burning, attempting to merge with the cannons. And ultimately, after an hour, you find that the ritual is unsuccessful.
Damn it. Is there a DM reason?
Yeah, it's too big. It's not actually a weapon. It is a piece of siege equipment.
Oh.
If you were a huge-sized creature, then it would be a weapon, though.
Unfortunate, because I was wondering if I could do that, load it with like a grape shot, and then in emergency situations just summon it and fire it off.
Yeah, luckily, weapon, in terms of the weapon bond, is actually very easily defined as that which is in the weapon category table in the player's handbook, because if not, you could just do that with like a barrel of gunpowder.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't work, because it's only weapons within the table of the player's handbook.
Cool. All right. I'll go to bed.
Alrighty, so Shaiban, Snort, and Crab. Shaiban and Snort, you sort of follow behind Crab. He is heading towards that section of the pier where the fighting took place. The locals here part ways, seeing two armed men and a tall Alceranian or Water Confederation or whatever. Dark, not white person. And eventually you reach the line of these bald fanatics, and you can see that a body is missing. There were, I believe, 8 bodies when
wow.
you were back at the ship, but one of them is no longer there. The rest of them are just clearly dead, though, and they're
Okay.
like being rifled through. You can see Vezio's corpse laying on the stones.
Goodness.
Someone is like opening,
Oh,
trying to pry the
fuck,
armor from
it's
his
Vezio.
chest.
Fuck.
And
Oh my god.
Back away, man. That the man is a member of our crew.
like 6 pairs of eyes will look over at you.
Do not be stealing stuff from a fallen corpse.
One of the fanatics will stand and walk into the bar without saying anything to you. And what will exit the bar is a tall man. He's about
Yeah, Shybon, you shouldn't have said that.
6'6", 6'7". His head is bald, and in his eyes, there's no eyes within his socket. Just these burning motes of green light. His robes are a deep, deep red with accents of gold running through them, and he holds a black iron mace at his side.
Oh fuck.
And
Jesus
he will begin to
Jesus.
walk towards you, Shybon.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Stand
fuck.
there.
I'm sorry.
Shybon.
The fanatics will part, and
I will step. Yeah, I guess I will like whisper to them and be like.
well, you
act
look
like
to
you
your
don't know
left,
me.
and Crab is left. He walked away.
Yeah,
He-
no. I was literally just gonna say.
I go
act
with Crab.
Like,
I always
I was-
follow Crab.
Yeah, I was literally just gonna say act like you guys don't know.
Yeah,
me.
you see
I'm
the
gonna-
two. They already walked away.
Yep.
The moment you spoke up, they just walked away. Yeah, the Inquisitor approaches you
Yep.
and stares down.
Jesus.
You know this man.
I do.
I'd like to have a conversation with you. He'll gesture
Am I allowed
towards
to
the entrance
decline?
to the bar. You are not.
Respectfully. Alrighty.
Do you head over to the entrance to the bar?
Yeah, I feel like at this point it's like I should have just walked away when I did, and now I didn't. So I'm gonna walk over.
All right. The bar had previously been very busy before the fighting broke out, but it has been cleared out and is now a sort of command center for them to understand what took place here. As you step inside the bar, you can see 3 more of these bald fanatics are near a table in the corner, and you can see the sleeping figure of Unios. He is not dead. He is unconscious, laying on one of the tables. You walk inside and sit down. The Inquisitor stares down at you. Which ship do you belong to?
I belong to the Silver Serpent.
Oh,
The Silver Serpent?
Uh-oh.
Alex, can I roll a history check to try and remember?
You
or
can
no?
try. You can try.
Okay. Where the fuck is history? Damn.
You know it's some silver something.
Yes, I believe.
There's no ship of that name in the harbor. The man, he had tattoos from what looked to be military work on the eastern continent. I assume you're from there as well, based on your accent?
Indeed.
What brings a ship of foreign mercenaries to Amiens?
I did not. I only followed the captain's orders. I was a carpenter. But
instant Nuremberg defense.
it was mercenary work.
Oh, reliable, dude.
I know in the East, you're great fans of your paperwork, and your trials can take many, many months. But here in Amiens, under the glorious blessings of the Golden Saint, we have a very different type of justice. So, there will be no additional times of me asking this question. If I'm not satisfied with your answer, you will be sent to a very dark place and scream for a very long time. What is a ship full of foreign mercenaries doing in Amiens?
To kill a man outside the bounds of the city.
Where is he located, and what is his name?
It is to the north on the front. Leader, I believe, it's a General, was that General Spud of the charge of the mercenary band of the Bad Company.
And who hired you to do this? Was it Clovis?
No, we are from the.
He will cast a spell, and you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty.
You can choose to fail if you want. That would pass, if you would like to.
Yes, I would like to.
He'll cast the spell. You will feel, for a moment, you felt a zone of truth begin to overtake you, but you resist it, and he'll look down and say, And he just sort of stares at you.
Wait, can he tell that a zone of truth fails?
Correct, it tells you.
Really?
Was it Clovis who hired you to do this task?
No, we are from the east.
He asks again.
Is it a member of a? It's a member of a personal. It was a personal grudge.
Another wisdom saving throw.
All right, I will choose to fail this time.
Alrighty. So you are compelled to tell the truth. Did Clovis the Sanctifier hire you to kill this person?
No, he did not.
He nods. I see. You will remain here. Is that man on the table your companion, or is he one that your group fought with?
I do not know him.
He looks over at Unios. You don't know this man.
I do not.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Zone of truth.
Yep. All right.
No, that's a fail. So you start to say, I did not, and then it comes out of you. You say, yes, of course I know him. His name is Unios. And the Inquisitor nods. I see. Do you know why these two groups are engaged in fighting? Why your crew would draw blood in our city?
I do.
He continues to stare at you.
A rival ship seeks revenge. A personal grudge against us. In the east, we abandoned him.
I see. I will be back. You will remain here. And he walks to the door of the bar and leaves.
Alrighty.
So we're gonna cut to Snort.
Yep, I fumbled that shit.
Snort, you're about a block away from the bar in question. You and Crab are at the far back of the crowd, about as far back as you can, and you see Shaybon get led into this bar, and Crab looks over at you.
Oh,
I think he is going to die.
Shaybon?
Yes.
Oh yeah, duh. He's cooked.
Why would he say that?
I don't know. He's always been kind of stupid.
I have not spoken
Talk
to
about
him
me not
much.
having a survival instinct. I at least have an instinct to win.
Unios's body was not present.
Yeah, that's probably wherever they took Shaybon, because that's probably where they stack bodies after they kill people.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
They're probably going to get everything out of Shaybon.
Yeah, he's mentally weak.
I'm getting very bad flashbacks to Swineset.
Yeah, do you think we just leave? Who cares about Unios? Because I could always be the quartermaster, you know?
You can't.
Oh, okay. Well, you couldn't. We could, you know, kind of rule things together.
There's a
You and
reason
I.
why I'm not an officer aboard this ship. It comes with responsibilities. I like relaxing. But you're right. If I were a captain, I think we should leave the... Well, we're so sparse on men now. Could we even afford missing 2 of them?
What did Unios really provide, if you think about it?
He can do math and navigate.
Okay, math's pretty good. I don't know much about that.
I was taken out of school before I learned arithmetic.
Really?
Yes, the priesthood
But you're
took
so
me.
learned.
Well, as I said, the priesthood took me.
Oh, priests don't teach math?
They teach history, religion, philosophy, the arcane, but no, they do not teach us math.
I know a little bit of math.
Then in this respect, you are smarter than me.
Wow. It's I think it might be kind of different the way that goblins teach it. Halflings.
You are lucky that these are all these people are so focused on the corpses.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but anyways.
believe
So
when-
Shaibon's dead, Unios is dead, Vezio's dead.
I propose we'd go back to the ship, have the ship slip its moorings, and we keep the anchor down, and in the event we see a bunch of green-eyed fanatics begin to approach our ship, I burn them alive, and then we leave the city.
How are we gonna leave? Actually, I know how we're gonna. Well, I know how I can leave.
Philo and his men should be able to move us at a slower pace, and if any of their ships chase us, I will burn them as well.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. And I can call in the storm to kill them too.
How about we, let's not wake anyone up. Let's just go to the top deck and sit there and then, deal with it.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Alright.
You want to get any food on the way home?
I've never had northern fast food. I believe there are carts around this place where they sell such meals.
Sounds like it could be fun.
Do you have any money?
Do I have any? I'm gonna start patting around my pockets. Yeah, I got money.
I am completely broke.
I got cash. I got you, man. I got you covered on this one. You've always been nice to me.
He nods.
Yeah. All right. We'll go
Yeah.
buy a little bit of grub.
Yeah, you guys.
As far as snort standards go, absolutely.
Ah, fair enough.
You guys walk
Treat
over
him like
to
shit.
you guys walk over to a cart that serves unknown meat on a stick. Considering that plague is starting to consume the kingdom, this is honestly a delicacy even for the locals. So it'll cost you 2 copper for 2 of the little meat sticks.
Yeah, happily. Yeah, easy.
Okay.
It's a delicacy to me because, wow, mystery meat sounds like excellent goblin food.
I mean, yeah, that's classic home cooking.
Yeah, that's. I was like, I didn't really know they did it like this.
yeah. So
That's
you hand
really
over the
good.
2 copper. Crab takes it, and the 2 of you walk back to the ship. You head up back onto the top deck. Look around. Most everyone else has gone to sleep. Only 2 top men are on night watch, and Crab dismisses them. And we're gonna cut back to Shaibon.
Did that
Yippee.
take longer than an hour?
No, certainly not. Oh, I guess
so
yeah.
I'm
You're up.
smart, yeah.
You're up front, trying to bond with a cannon, trying to basically mimic what you saw Rudel doing, and you just watch as Crab and Snort step onto the deck, eating meat sticks.
Hello.
Where's Shaibon?
They killed him probably.
It is likely true.
What?
He was detained by
Oh.
an inquisitor because he spoke up.
Yeah, he walked up and he was like, "Oh, hey, I know that guy," and then pointed at the dead guys.
He did do this.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It's nothing to worry
Yeah.
about, Captain. We simply need to wait to
Fuck.
see how it turns out.
I think we're kind of swine setting right.
No, this is not swine set.
Yeah, surely not.
They're gonna burn us alive.
I
No,
will burn
no,
them
no, no.
alive.
We actually we have a plan for that.
Crazy.
It's about the mistake we made last time was that we didn't burn them first. So Crab and I have our fingers on the trigger.
Crab nods. So, we wait here. If we are lucky, it turns out well, and he comes back to our ship with Unios in tow. If it goes badly, I burn alive some fanatics and we leave.
Yep. And I zap him with the power of the storm.
You don't think this Inquisitor fella might be unburnable?
No.
Further questions?
I'm gonna go back to bonding with the cannon.
Yeah, I mean, Crab and Snort were perfectly in sync there. The answer is just no. He can't. That's not an option. Yeah, we'll cut back to Shaibon. So you've been sitting in here for a little bit. Outside, the crowd has slowly begun to disperse as the bodies have been removed. All the equipment that Vezio had, or those other Marines, that's gone. You're never getting that back. It's Jover, especially the magic weapon. That's an unfortunate loss. But you and Unios have been sitting in here. The 3 other bald fanatics in here were originally investigating Unios, but now they're just keeping an eye on you. They say nothing. They share these strange eye contacts that almost makes you think they're communicating, but more likely they just took a vow of silence and they choose not to talk. The Inquisitor returns about an hour and a half later. there's no visible change to his demeanor, though he never had much of a demeanor to begin with. He's very flat. He steps inside, looks over at Unios, then looks back at you. You said you are killing Captain General Spud of the Bad Company?
That is what I said, yes.
I have corresponded with the High Priest, located here in Amiens, and we view that your actions are not in contradiction with the war effort. That means you will not be burned alive on the spot, but I do still have questions regarding the bloodshed that took place here today. Since you were not there, your companion will be answering on your behalf, and if he lies, you will both be killed. Understood?
Jackson is here, right?
He's unconscious at the moment, but
Oh,
he's here.
okay. Okay, I thought Unios was awake. I thought
Nope.
you were talking to him.
No,
Okay.
I'm just talking to you.
Understood.
He will walk over to Unios, and he will cast Cure Wounds on him. Unios, your eyes flutter open. The last thing you remember is getting stabbed at close quarters by one of the enemy Marines, and as your eyes burst open, there is a bald man with no eyeballs above you.
Oh,
Jesus.
oh God. Okay.
He just stares down at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like visibly like shocked and scared, and yeah.
Pissing and shitting and
He shows
pooping your pants.
weakness. Yes.
Identify your name.
Can I like see anything else?
Yeah, you glance over, like past the right hand fold of his robes, like past the right hand side of his body, a silhouette. You can see Shaiban looking. Shaiban, how do you look? What's your expression?
Frightened.
You can see Shaiban looking frightened.
Eric's.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way I would know which languages Shaiban speaks, since the captain like kept
You've
tabs
heard
on all
Shaiban speak Common before.
Oh.
Also, I think you've probably heard him speak in Debrashan as well.
and probably Thieves can't, because he's a.
Yeah, I think you've heard him speaking that as well.
Yes, that is true.
But remember, it's slang, so you would still be speaking one of the languages you know, just in slang.
Yeah, I could pretend to be a stroke victim.
Yeah, well, this guy's staring at you right now.
There it is.
Roll for stroke.
Like a performance check or something?
I think that's what that would be.
Your name?
I'm gonna say, do you speak my language? And Thieves can't.
So you're like, what's it called? Like fucking weird ass slang in common or
I'm
something?
gonna like look over at
Jesus
Eunice
Christ.
and like nod a little bit, and then
Yeah, the Inquisitor will look back over to Shaiban. Does he not speak common?
And I'm gonna
does.
say,
oops, sorry, hold on.
He does. I see. Your friend is doing you a benefit. If you lie, both of your lives are on the line. Now let us start with your name.
bastard.
Sorry. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'll say Unio.
Another Easterner, then. I suppose that makes sense. Your colleague here has already explained your purpose here in Toussaint. You are to kill Captain General Spud of the Bad Company. This alone does not indict you, but I believe it is unrelated to the violence that took place here in the docks. I must hear an accounting of events from your perspective, and if you lie, you and the rest of your ship will be burned alive. Do you understand?
Gonna like gulp and nod.
So what happened?
One of the members of their crew, he has a vendetta against our captain, so we were outside of the well, Eric's, was it this tavern?
Yeah, you can look out the window and see the corpses still laying there on the stones, including Vezio.
Alright. And I'll say, when we left this tavern, they ambushed us. What? I went down about halfway through, I think.
So they initiated the violence.
Yes. They tried to explode our captain with a tripwire. They tried to lead him into an alley. We were trying to do research about it, and the Bud thing, they ambushed us.
He exits the bar and walks out onto the street, and you can observe him through the window. He walks up to the corpse of Vezio and casts Speak with the Dead. And you watch as the corpse of Vezio ghoulishly sort of animates to life the upper half of the torso. And question by question in Pertonic, the Inquisitor interrogates Vezio's corpse. You can see his lips moving, but you can't make out what he's saying. He goes through 5 questions. Vezio's corpse sort of flats against the stones again. He goes to one of the corpse of the Silver Siren men and speaks with them, and then he interrogates one of your Marines as well. This all takes about 15 minutes, and then he returns back into the bar. They were consistent with your testimony. They also reported the Silver Siren plotting the ambush. Your fate is a difficult one to determine. You've spilt blood in a holy city. If the Golden Saint himself were here, I would have him determine what was ultimately to be done with you. But with only the High Priest to speak in his stead, we must interpret his blessed will as best as we can. This is what I will grant unto you. You may deliver this to the captain of your ship. Your friends out there speak highly of him. You are to leave the city within 24 hours. The aggressors in this circumstance will be hunted down and burned alive. If you are ever here in Amiens again, or you ever kill anyone else within the holy city, even in self-defense, you will all be burned at the stake as well. Your mission on Captain General Spud has been sanctioned by the High Priest of Amiens. Is all of this understood?
Yes, we need to kill Spud in the name of the High Priest, and
You kill him in no man's name other than gold. But we will not kill you for attempting the action.
we are to kill no more, and in the city, and you will take care of Samuel Ash and his comrades.
Yes, I spoke to the corpse out there, and I believe I know where they are located.
I accept these terms.
Return to your ship.
I'll nod and I'll say, is he coming with me?
You're both permitted to leave.
Yep. I'll just walk out. I'm just walking.
Yep.
I'm walking.
He'd be walking. Yeah, you guys both exit the bar as swiftly as your legs will carry you. And you head push past what's left of the crowd gathered here. The Inquisitor moves out and orders the bodies to be burned out of fear of the plague. And you guys can rush back to the Defiance. Snort, you're sitting on the top deck. You finished your mystery meat. Crab's sitting there next to you, and
It was delicious. I spent a long time just kind of chewing on the stick that it came on.
Crab is fidgeting. He never fidgets, but he is fidgeting right now, pretty aggressively actually. He's bouncing his leg, flipping through the pages of his spell book, basically doing anything he can to move.
Don't care.
And eventually, you see 2 figures approaching your ship along the pier.
Oh shit, Crab, get ready.
He stands up, he walks up to the edge of the ship, his finger ignites in flame as he prepares, and then you see the fucking 1,000-yard stares and terrified, hunched postures of Shaiban and Unios.
It could be zombies or thralled or...
Crab nods. Say your names.
Unios.
Saiban.
Fuck, that's what a zombie would say.
No, wait.
Let us on the
what?
fucking ship.
We need to leave.
Wait,
We're
what are you
alive.
talking about? Zombies can't speak, and he lowers the gangplank.
We need
Sorry,
to leave now.
Some of the zombies I know speak.
Welcome back. How are you not dead?
We need to leave
We are not the
now.
aggressors.
Wow. Okay.
Why do we need to leave?
They have given us permission to leave and kill Spud, and if we do not leave, or if we spill blood, they will burn us all alive.
Where else are we supposed to go?
Another city along the coast? Who fucking knows?
Well, you're
Not
the
here.
quartermaster. What cities do we even have left? I thought the other city was consumed with plague.
We could park along the coast, or find one of the over cities, or that free city, or...
While you were gone, we agreed to dissolve the voyage here in Amiens.
Do the people leaving wish to be burned?
We haven't gotten a
Burned?
chance to sell anything. Is it time to call another ship meeting?
Oh wait, yeah, we
Yeah.
could get them all back.
I suppose
Nice.
so.
Good work, guys. Keeping the crew together.
I'll
Gonna,
go
like,
wake the
1,000 yards
captain.
spare 'em.
Oh wow.
Crab walks over to
Alright.
the captain's cabin. Ethan,
Love
you
this boat.
wake up
I love this
from
boat so
rapping at the
much.
door.
What now?
Captain,
What?
Unios is back.
Huh? I'll sit straight up.
Yeah.
I'll go and see what's up.
Okay, you open up the door and Unios is there. Him and Shaibon looking exceedingly frightened.
You both are alive.
We need to leave, Captain.
Within 24 hours, if we're not gone, we'll be burned at the stake.
Oh. I assume this has something to do with you spilling the beans in front of an Inquisitor?
Yes, we've been given a contract to kill General Spud.
It's not a
I'll have a look
contract.
at-
He just allowed
I'll
us
look
to
at
continue our
Shaban. I'll glare. Because we're supposed to kill Al Amsu Mashish and Lug Uspoban.
We're not given a contract. We were told that we can continue our mission of that. I lied to him.
Why would they do that?
Allow us?
Yes, we are killing people in their lands. I thought that even in the north such thing was seen as bad.
The simply mercenaries for my suspicion is that being a mercenary for the hunt of gold is not against the
They
will or
are
something.
working for Art of the Golden, are they not? The bad company?
Maybe they're racist?
Oh, yes, this would make sense.
See, I knew it was always going to
I
be something
forgot.
simple.
I forgot. Imagine if they knew that he was a goblin.
Huh?
Ooh. Well, I'm sure they wanted to kill him anyway.
Who's a goblin?
Yes, yeah, that makes sense.
They also
Anyways,
said that they will kill everyone on the Silver Siren since they initiated the
Oh.
combat.
Well,
And
see, it's not all bad.
And they already know what Samalesh is, so they're probably gonna burn him pretty soon.
If we leave. Now.
Shucks. Well, we
where
need to
to?
sell the stuff.
We were given
No,
24
we do not
hours, so we
need
can
to
sell
sell
what we
it.
can tomorrow.
We
That is cut
yes,
to us.
yes, we were given 24 hours, correct?
Yes.
Eric, were we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we could
Plenty of
sell.
time to sell an entire inventory.
What time is it, like, an hour ago?
An hour ago, it's about 10 in the evening.
So we have 10 till we have the whole
So
day
we-
tomorrow
we-
to do it,
We have
essentially.
a full day tomorrow and
I will say Ben's kind of
imagine-
spitting facts. There's no shot you're selling your whole inventory unless you're willing to lose in colossal amounts of profit.
well, the question is, world map. Oh, there we are. We are at the world. Where else could we go? Oh, we could go sell stuff to their enemies.
Yeah?
Ironic.
Yeah.
We don't even know where the bad company is, do we?
We do.
Last
Yeah,
we
they're
heard,
up
they
here
were
if I
near-
remember.
They were near Eclaircy, but that was a year ago, so...
It's true.
I have that the Octonian army as a whole was last seen at Lemon Fell.
That is also true.
Mm.
Although
You're
I
all
don't know
saying
when
true
that
things.
was that last year?
Also a year ago, yeah.
Oh, it says last year near Lemon Fell. Yes.
I say we sail up to Dillon's, ask around. If they're not there, head down to Lamontfell.
Well, there's one small problem with that.
Play?
In the
You're crossing a river that is the border between two enemy nations. Well, two enemy factions in a civil war.
We've been that
River?
work before.
Have you?
Oh, we can Can we
Yeah,
go through the river?
we just had to pay like $1 trillion gold for that guy to get us a fake pass.
That was 2 countries at war.
No.
This is 2 like civil war factions. They're typically a little bit more brutal.
And we didn't have to pay $1 trillion gold. We just had to sink that one ship.
True. You just killed civilians.
I don't think Clovis is going to object to us killing the leader of the bad company. Is the thing. If we
Well,
can.
yes, but why is I mean, why would we be sanctioned to kill Spud if he was
Racism.
fighting with the Ontonians? I mean, like, that's all well and good, but like,
Is it even?
well, that excuse is all well and good, but I don't
We
think
need
they
to
would
know
have
why.
fired him if they were racist enough to just want him dead.
Wait, maybe Shaban's spitting. Do we need to know why?
Do we need to know why? Like,
Yeah.
I fucked up horribly.
What?
I've never been interrogated like that before, except for when you spilled all of your butts, Captain. So let's just get our way out of here and then fucking settle shit and disband the fucking ship.
I just don't want to sit here anymore. I'm bored. Let's go.
Once I agree with the feckless coward, let's go when it's possible.
Let's go. Let's go.
To where?
Fucking.
Anywhere.
I don't
Wait,
know.
hold on.
How about
Question.
West?
Anywhere?
west.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
Wait.
we'll go to Renfield. That has,
Yeah.
that's nice
That's
and
what I thought we
healthy.
were doing. We were like going just like fucking.
We're going west.
No, Alex brings up an excellent point. Why? It was so easy to cross the war zone last time. Let's just do it again. What's
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Listen, we can discuss this in
you
the
guys are
water. We can
so
just drop
funny.
anchor out here and decide and take as much time as we need. Just
They're
set
gonna.
up in the middle
They
of the
kill
ocean.
small guys here. We have to go.
They kill small guys everywhere. All right, fucking, let's get Philo. Let's get Philo up here.
You go below decks, and Snort rousts a couple people as he steps over their faces to get over to Philo and shakes him on his hammock. And Philo
Yeah.
grunts and stumbles to the top deck. You are all like animated and charged, and he's like tired as fuck. And he sort of rubs his eyes.
Get up.
Oh, you're alive, Unios.
Are we all down here?
Yeah.
Bad news.
Yeah.
We have to go.
Within 24 hours, so they will burn us all alive.
Shit.
Yes. Yeah, quite the conundrum.
We should try to sell anything we can here tomorrow, right?
That's what I suggested.
And I
We will
believe
not
that is the best cause.
a good price. I think we would be better off recruiting
Of
people.
course, we're not going to get a good price anywhere in Tucson, right? I mean, Civil War and all that, but at this point, I'd like to take my fortune and get out before you all get me killed.
No one's getting killed.
They
I've never thought
threatened to burn the entire ship if they find out you were with us.
The ship? They said the ship.
Yes, and the people on it. They will burn us at the stake.
Not a big fan of these Westerners.
No, they're very odd.
Well, I mean, we gotta go to the Clovians, right? Renfield had the plague.
I was more thinking we go to the Lord's League for a little bit. I'm not sure, remember how easy it was to cross the war zone border last time?
Sure, but, I mean, I don't know all this politics shenanigans. What's the Lord's League think about Otto the Golden?
I don't know.
I
They're
don't
not
know
at war
either.
with him, though.
Are they? Well, I don't know.
I don't think so.
We could give it a try. Didn't they say there was plague in the Lord's League back in Chalcedon?
There's plague everywhere.
Not here.
Well, we can't be here, and there's plague
I
in
know.
Renfield.
I'm just saying, if they said there's plague there, it's not much of a use to us.
And there is plague here. It's just,
There is going to be plague everywhere. We might as well go to Renfield.
We're not going to
Renfield.
Renfield. I don't want us to all die of the plague.
Renfield was, really plaguey.
I don't know. I say the Clovians, but you're the quartermaster. You can deal with it.
We can do the Clovians, but
Well, there is the advantage where we can just duck out into the open ocean for a little bit and head to...
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my
Tell
head
me,
in my
tell me.
hands because I suggested that 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Open ocean. Go. Let's go.
I think Unios might be onto something with
Yeah,
that.
open ocean. Go. I'll start whipping the votes.
And I'm
That
gonna
seems
walk up.
it seems to be what everyone wants to do. So let's do that.
Oh, good.
And are
Philo
we gonna
would slowly nod.
are we still trying to sell some stuff tomorrow, or are we just ducking and scooting?
No, keep it all. Keep
I
it.
mean, if we can't close out the expedition, there's no point in selling at poor prices.
All right then. Let's head to Mediu then.
Keeping the crew
Okay.
together.
Well, you guys go
Keeping
for
the
a bit of a
Defiance
late night.
together in the open
A
ocean.
bit of late night travel, which will
Gonna see
inflict a
more
level of
storms.
exhaustion on everyone.
Got all my friends. Snort. Oh, he's
Why
gets
are
what he
we not just
wants.
waiting, like getting rest, waiting till tomorrow and sailing onto open ocean?
You could do that.
Why are we just
Fine,
taking a level
fine.
of exhaustion?
Fine.
We can sleep tomorrow.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys get some sleep,
Fine.
and
Boring.
you wake up pretty early in the morning, just because nerves, and you get going. You head out into the open sea. No wind, no rain.
Well,
As the day starts, your flag isn't moving. There is no wind.
uh-oh.
It. Get
Eric,
the oars.
if you-
Get the oars.
If we were to all row, like every single person.
Yeah.
how long
Yeah.
would it
I
take?
imagine
what's
we'd
funny?
go out
It's
of the
not even
city at the
it's
very least.
not even enough. You only have half the people needed to operate the minimum row.
Oh,
Yeah, but you
is
don't,
there
we couldn't
another-
even just get out of the dock.
You could get off the pier, yes, and if maybe spending the better part of like half a day, you could get.
Wait,
out
no,
of the
guys.
harbor, but-
I can
Oh,
I
wait,
can
you
get
can
wind
do
for a
it.
couple minutes.
oh,
You can what?
I can gust of wind 3 times, which will get us 3 minutes of good wind, which should at least get us like out of the docks.
But yeah, it's not just good wind; it's strong wind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, how far would that get us?
It could that plus like half a day of rowing could probably get you out of the harbor completely.
Okay.
Hey, that's all we need.
All right,
Okay.
but that means I am blowing all of my spell slots on that.
Well, it's that
I mean,
or.
I
mean, 3
well,
spell
is
slots
there-
to avoid the crew being murdered is worth
Alex, is there another galley in the harbor?
No.
Why do we
Is
need a
there
galley? We only have 10
Is
people.
there a tugboat of some kind?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
We can just get one of them to do it. They are tugboats after all.
Oh, that works. Pay for a little tug.
Okay. Yeah, you
yeah.
guys, you head on to the harbor
Isn't that
master.
isn't that like precisely why they exist?
Yes.
I'm gonna suggest that the captains stay on the ship in case Samuel Ash hasn't been burned.
Yeah, send
alive
me.
yet.
I'm the bosun. I'll do it.
Yeah, notably, the
I'm
Silver
the-
Siren's
I'm
still
the-
there when morning comes.
Come on.
I'm gonna send the quartermaster, but sure.
All right, and the bosun.
Okay, Unio, Snort, Svensson.
Nope.
Not Svensson.
Snort and Sven. Unios.
God.
Unios, can I just say that I knew you were always going to make it, and I want to congratulate you on living?
This is as we're walking, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Snort.
Yeah, anytime. I'm really excited for this next... Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
No, out of character, I've just got like a. Still got the 1,000-yard look in my eye. The eyeless sockets of that guy burned into my skull forever.
I'm really excited for the next leg of our journey. It feels like we're really coming closer together as a crew, and we get to go back out on the open ocean, which I love. Things keep getting better. Hiya!
Do you hi-ya him?
No. Things are not getting better, Snort.
Yeah, they are.
Worse and worse.
No, because we're going out in the open ocean. The crew is staying when they thought they were gonna left, so they've got like a renewed commitment to our journey. Philo is doing good. Everything's good, man. Everything's good.
You guys walk into the harbor master's office. He's a
You
familiar
know they sell meat
face.
sticks.
You got some news from this harbor master. He updated you on all the stuff happening in the city, and he sees the two of you. Oh, welcome back.
Hey, what's
We're
up, man?
about to hire a tugboat to take us out of the harbor.
Ah, no wind today.
Yeah,
All right. Well, 5 electrum.
I'll
Shit.
put down 5 electrum.
Alrighty. Yeah, he collects
Good business.
it. And yeah, he'll nod, and you guys can be tugged just outside the harbor limits of Amiens.
Okay, hype.
So we're just spending the day here.
and
Right.
start.
Cool.
Could we slip the tugboat like some cash to put up just a little extra?
Yeah, you can slip him an electrum to bring you like a couple hundred more feet out into along the coast away from the city.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alrighty. Well, luckily today is basically just a free short rest, which Georg, Adrian, and Andre all can probably take use of. So all three of you
Let's
can
go.
take short rests.
Do I get anything from the doctor or any of us?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'll go in order. So this is for Svensson. This is for Georg.
Oh my God. I don't think I'm even going to use hit points.
This is for
or
Ineos.
hit die.
And that's for Andre.
Okay.
Yay!
How did Chad doctor today?
He's doing great. Vernius.
I'm gonna go find. I'm gonna go to Unios when he's
Yeah.
like in the morning.
Yeah.
Right, we took a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Unios.
What?
I was gonna go to the seafloor to see if I can't scrounge up a little bit of grub. Can you lower me in a barrel?
Sure.
Cool.
And I'll like get up and
Yeah.
walk toward the barrel.
Yeah, let's get an herbalism check from Snort
Yeah.
Champ.
I need to remember how this works.
While he does that, I want to zoom in on Andre. Andre Cox. You're a big
Yeah.
fella.
This is true.
You're a killer.
Mm-hmm.
You've killed a lot of people. You've seen a lot of people die. This is not your first crew that's gotten obliterated in the harbor. When the whole swine set thing happened, you're like, hey, this just is what it is. I've been here before. Like, I've had other crews of mine get hung for piracy. It is what it is. And as you're, in the ship today, you've been gambling with some of the top men. All these people are talking about cashing out. They're talking about making their fortune and going on their way. But you know something they all don't. They're going to come back here. What are they going to go do? Get a job on a real ship? No, they're not. They get paid absolute dog shit. They're going to burn it all away on some prostitute or try to get married, and then it goes poorly, and they're going to find themselves back on a ship like this, and they're going to get hung by some power. You've at least embraced that fact. You drink, you burn fire moss, you enjoy life to the absolute fullest because, eventually you're going to be hung from the neck. It is what it is. So I think as, today, as a lot of these people are stressing out about, oh, God, they're going to burn us at the stake, you're like, I'm fine. Life is good. We're chilling right now. Plus, your boss is dead now, so you're basically your own boss now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, you're basically the Marine Sergeant. I mean, they haven't given you the title, but you're basically him. I mean, he's dead, so.
I'm
Yeah.
him.
I mean, are there any Marines left to be a sergeant of?
Yeah, there isn't, but if anything, that makes you the only Marine on the ship, so that's basically even better than a Marine Sergeant.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'll wander over to Andre.
Yeah, Andre, where would you be at, let's say, midday as the ship's just sitting here outside of Amiens?
I'd probably just be I guess, sleeping on the top deck in the warm sun, just chilling.
All right then. Hello?
You walk up?
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Sorry. I thought my internet died. Yeah, I'll walk up. Hello, Andre. I have some mixed news for you.
do you now?
Well, yeah, you're the Marine Sergeant, but, of no Marines. Yeah, exactly. Of yourself. But you have the title, I suppose. Since,
Does it come with extra pay?
nope. Not how that works.
Then keep your title.
Okay. And
Giga Andre. He's so based. Fun fact, highest level person on the ship. It wouldn't seem like it when you have crab, but it is true.
Well,
All right, well, it's a pretty chill day. And by chill, I mean half the crew is horrified that someone's going to come out and burn you all alive tomorrow.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, Andre and Crab are pretty chill, but well, no, Crab's not that chill. He's externally chill, but he's like tapping his leg, which means that he's like wanting to claw his eyes out. He's just very good at containing his anxiety. Also, William is still on the ship, which he's not happy about either.
Oh, rip the bro, dude.
Dude, wait, he got his free journey to Amiens and he can't even leave the boat.
Nope, he'll be burned alive.
We didn't say you were gonna get to go to Amiens.
That is, well, yeah, he's depressed. So the next day, let's see what our weather's like. Moderate wind. Where are we going?
Thank God.
Well, first, 2 navigation checks.
Also, my herbalism failed, so I spent a whole day underwater.
Sag.
And Unius was contemplating cutting the rope. He didn't.
Oh, he did. That's good.
Oh my god.
Do I see him at some point during the day looking longingly at the rope?
I would imagine so.
Yeah, I'm gonna be smoking one of the cigars I got in Galadriel.
just contemplating killing Sarge, leaving him to drown.
It's insane that you do this frequently and you don't know how to swim.
It's true.
I mostly know how to swim now.
Smoking a cigar, staring into the void, contemplating murder.
You can push the button and he's just gone.
All right, so we passed both those navigation checks, and we can move along the shore. Are we just following the coast west?
For now.
Boys.
Okay. We spend the entire day traveling westward. We pass by Renfield. It is horrendous. All rule of law and central control has fallen apart in this city. All there is plague and plague and plague and death. Not good.
How about plague?
Weirdly enough, a little bit of plague. So we can start to move forward. I assume we're just going to travel until we reach Medwa.
No? Question mark?
Oh, well, so when are we stopping?
I thought we were going to go into the open ocean for a little bit to avoid blockades and such.
Okay. Where are we going? I asked, are we traveling along the coast west today? And the answer was yes. So, where are we going?
Let's see.
Well, actually, let's go next day, because today we did travel west, so let me remove some rations. I think we're super chill on those, though. Yeah, Jesus, yeah, we got plenty. Super chill. All right, next day, we got light wind. Where are we going?
Have we reached forest or jungle or whatever that happens to be?
No, we have not reached forest.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even like this little patch of forest that we passed?
You did pass that, yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not the big forest, though.
Do we still want to? Do we even want to bother doing the whole avoid the coast thing?
What part of winter is it, Eric?
Very early winter, mostly fall.
What would happen if we headed out to deep ocean? Would we be
Well, here's the thing. You're actually no longer in the Midland Sea, so you're reaching the point. You literally don't even fucking know. You have no idea. This is the Western Barrier Ocean, so you have no fucking idea what the climate's like out here.
And we don't have any sailors from the west.
Not even. Yeah, the Western Barrier Ocean is basically only used by... Yeah, the Western Barrier Ocean is only plied by 2 navies, that of Toussaint and that of Cavaranth, so you have no fucking idea.
We could go down and ask our friends in Harwood.
We could ask our friends in Tucson.
Which would those
Yeah.
be back to Amiens?
The one that want to hang us and burn us alive.
Yeah, hey guys, had a quick question about what the weather's like.
We left before 24 hours. That was the only stipulation. Didn't they tell us to fuck off in Harwood?
No, they just said they had nothing for you.
Well, they said to be wary of dwarves because the dwarves will come killing everyone.
They did say that.
That's true, though.
Yes, but the dwarves have already mucked off to the east.
They also
here,
obliterated
so-
Renfield, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where are we going,
Worried
guys?
about them.
Yeah, I forgot we did that.
I guess we're just following the
Was that
coast.
the same whale
Okay.
incident?
That was not... You guys weren't directly there for that. It was something that
Okay.
General Einkel Gorin did at the behest of the High
Yeah.
King Thoradin. No, not Thoradin.
Tour deck.
There you go. Okay, you
Yeah,
spend the
our
day
only
traveling
option-
west along the coast, and you are now
Eric-
fully within. Yeah.
2 questions, or 1 question for you. Could we take the river at all, or would we just get... No.
The answer is you don't know the depth. We're reaching the point where I'm going to start answering a lot of questions with you don't know, because you have no maps that give detailed like navigational information about any of this. You don't know if you will scrape the bottom. At this point, you're going to have to start like stopping in towns and villages and asking, or get at least one local sailor. Just even one would help you so much, because you don't know if it's navigable. You have no idea.
Also, I'd assume
I
that this
doubt
river
it's
coming
worth
from the
it.
mountain is going downstream.
You could go upstream. It is possible because you have sails, but
A little
If
bit
it's
awkward, but I needed
worth
to do-
anything, Eric's, which I doubt it is, before we left the city-state, I did a bunch of Orientalist reading on
Yes.
Tucson, so.
I am aware.
Holy shit.
But that would have given you general information. Also, Aaron, did you say you have to leave?
Yeah,
Bruh.
I'm sorry.
Bye, buddy. We love you.
Bye.
Also, describing people as Oriental in Valoros is insane.
He's right. No, they are foreigners. Yeah. No, I mean, you did learn a lot. Like you learned about the weather patterns in the Midland Sea. You learned about way more than the average city-stater would know. But I don't think they'd have detailed navigational charts about Tucsonian rivers.
Not
In
in ones that were
November.
wrong. You should start feeding him bad info. It'd be funny.
No,
I think-
like
I think we
story
do
of
enough
like
of
of like a Hercules ship that tried to go up the river and hit a rock or something.
The closest you get to that is that there's a story that the cause of the shattering was a really jacked guy, and he split the continent of Britalia from the mainland.
That's a good reason.
Anyways, so as the day ends, you guys are fully in a woodland that you don't even know the name of.
Does it
Give
look
points.
does it look fey?
It does.
Yeah, so we could
Is it-
either go back here and head on land, or just keep sailing around.
Yeah, maybe we
What's
should
our
also make a
destination,
deal with the
guys?
hag.
Where are we going?
We're going to that weird French thing.
Medieu,
Medieu.
Tudouet,
Yeah, there you go.
Dilions,
We
Medieu,
are. Okay. Why?
Medo.
Why are we
Why?
going there? Yeah.
Because we need to put into port somewhere to go kill the other guys.
Go to Dillions or check out the north coast villages. I'm worried. Well,
Why?
first of all, they might see the lashes on our back and know we've been to Amiens. Second of all, we're on a mission for the Ottonians. Third, all they probably just won't trust us. Maybe? Question mark.
And they would trust us more in Dylan's?
Fair enough.
Okay.
They're not. They seem more hippie-ish. I don't know.
North Korea has, the People's Republic. Is North Korea very hippie to you?
Yeah, People's Movement
Yes.
definitely either gives you like Woodstock or North Korea vibes.
Okay. Yeah. One or the other. Yeah.
One or the other.
Well, that's
All right. Well, if we're continuing, next day we go many, many miles. And we've just seen those woods for an entire days of travel. We're just traveling along those woods. We will burn through one final day and one more day of rations. Alrighty. On November 7th, a city begins to come into view. This city has clearly taken a beating. It has seawall reinforcements, which are really rare in the East. Basically, some Mythosian cities have it, but basically, assaulting a city from the ocean with medieval levels of technology is really, 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 really hard. But this city has fortifications along its impromptu fortifications along its ocean front, and they show signs of being attacked by cannon fire, most likely. Maybe fireballs. They produce pretty similar effects on stone, just giant scorch mark with like an impact mark in the middle. And the city is crawling with defensive fortifications, as well as a small squadron of 6 warships in the harbor, flying a very peculiar flag.
I imagine not one that we recognize.
No, it has 3 symbols on it. It shows a scale, like the thing you use for measuring. It shows a sword, and then it shows a banner. And this is all on the same flag. It's very messy.
Bad vexillological intent.
Correct.
I'm look over to Unios. I'm getting bad vibes.
I would figure as much.
I don't like it. Maybe
I doubt they're much better than the Atonians.
I'm not sure they'll even let us in.
Probably not.
Think it's even worth trying. Do they have any other ships in the harbor, Alex?
Yeah,
Just the
so
warships.
the harbor has a very narrow entrance. It has 2 of those like natural. This is like a natural cove with a very narrow entryway to it, so you can really only see through that very limited like POV. Through that, you see 6 warships, and then what seem to be maybe half a dozen fishing ships, and then your like line of sight is cut off by the seawall fortifications.
So they've got civilians.
You also don't see any signs of like corpse piles or flame, like thick plumes of black smoke rising from the city. No signs that like they are even dealing with an infection of the plague.
What do we want to do? And do you just head on foot or what?
We'd have to. Not sure how else we'd.
Or would we
I
get to
suppose.
the front lines?
Well, it's not like a solid front. Just avoid the area where their army is. And we're looking for Otto the Golden's army anyway, so.
I assume they'll be near each other.
Well, they'll be relative to like strategic scales, sure, but I imagine they're not camped out within line of sight of each other, or they'd be fighting.
Yes, but I mean we'll have to go near where their scouts are patrolling in order to find the bad company.
Yeah, but we were always gonna have to do that.
Yes. Well, I suppose we have no other choice. Other than Dillians, which who knows up there. At least here
Well, we have that weird. We have that other equally impronounceable city, which is actually closer to the front than. God, it's such a silly language they have here. You're just making noises.
Yeah,
That's
French is
a
stupid.
word.
That one's close.
Svensson invents linguistics.
Svensson invents hating French people.
So are we approaching Madu?
If the toad, whatever.
Yeah,
it's
exactly. See, it's
called.
stupid.
Whatever.
I just picture the 2 of you guys looking at a map of Tucson trying to just pronounce the fucking names on it. You're like sounding it out like Easterner being like to Jews.
To Julius.
Yeah, to Julius. Oh fuck.
I imagine they're gonna come out and talk to us when we try and approach the city, so we could just talk to them.
I can talk.
You won't be talking.
I can do a little bit of talking.
They're probably very racist.
Okay, well, fuck you.
I'm not racist against
Well,
you.
that's not true. that's definitely not true.
Adrian
when
is
have I ever
problematic.
I can see past it, but don't try and lie to me like that.
because you're a goblin.
I'm gonna say I would never lie to you, Snort.
I know, and you're racist.
You're not incorrect.
Based.
Just because you're honorable doesn't make you not racist.
Is he vulnerable?
Well, in the sense that he doesn't lie about it.
I just don't care. I'm not honorable.
Okay, well, that works. What an interesting group. I love this boat.
You know what's funny? If Crab was there, he'd probably agree.
Yes,
He
yes,
wasn't
well,
honorable, or that
hilarious.
he was racist.
The last part, the fact that he loves the boat
probably-
despite how wacky
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Also, probably all of them.
Yeah, probably all of them.
Yeah.
So we're going.
Well, let's see what they want.
You guys unfurl your sails and approach Medwa. And what approaches you is unexpected. When you approach the seawall about 2 miles out, you watch as you can see that they're starting to winch something down on the interior of the harbor. And since the seawall blocks your line of sight, you can't see what they're doing. And then you watch as a barge, a flat, basically glorified like rowboat, not even a rowboat, it's like logs strapped together to form a floating life raft basically, but they have like long oarsmen that are rowing it. So it's just this barge with like 40 knights on it. It's the weirdest like boat you've ever seen. It's clearly meant for like coastal defense, but even then you don't know why they wouldn't use one of the 6 warships they have. But either way, this vessel starts
Like
to
Normandy Beaches boat.
That's way too generous. It's logs strapped together and there's oarsmen and 40 knights. That's it. There's not a rudder.
That is a lot of knights.
Yeah, and at their head is a man wearing a helmet plumed with a teal feather. And it just stops, blocking the entrance of the harbor.
We should have a crab here in case we need to fireball them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't imagine. Well, that would probably instantly win us the fight, honestly.
Yeah,
But,
Crab will walk to the prow of the ship. About half the knights have crossbows, but, fireball. And once you guys get within a certain distance, one of the oarsmen sort of crouches in front of the lead man and holds up a horn to him, almost like he's, bestowing upon him like a holy relic. And the knight lifts the horn and shouts in your direction. Greetings! My name is Francis von Dufin.
Gesundheit, can we come in?
Who are you?
The ship, the Defiance.
That flag you fly. It is not recognized by anyone within the city garrison.
The city-state from the east. Like
Have you
the
heard
Far
of Lord
East.
Commander Zweihard von Toslig Basconier Chapotulis?
Did you make up that name just now?
The knight lowers the horn and talks to the person next to him and shouts back, "Is that a no?"
No, we haven't.
The knight in question seems to discuss with one of the men next to him, maybe a squire of some sort because he's not armored, was previously rowing the vessel. You claim to be merchants.
We are here to sell things.
You have cannons aboard your vessel.
Dangerous times.
Rotate your cannons so that they face into the interior of your deck, and you'll be permitted within the harbor. Your ship will be searched.
Is there anything that well, actually, let me go look at my. I don't think we have. Like,
You just
literally
wander away
anything
from the
that we
prow of your
consider-
ship and walk back over to your ship's
Yeah, one moment. A lot of weapons.
Flags.
A bunch of flags.
And we got rid of the fire moth.
Yeah, we have no fire moss, so they might just get a little angry at us for that, but that's about it.
Vampire paraphernalia.
It's a coffin. No one fucking. It's what you're gonna look at the clothes and be like, ah, vampire wore those.
Eric's, didn't we have 3 mandrake root?
Yeah,
What happened to the 3rd one?
it was used.
When?
Use it.
I don't remember.
What?
I don't just subtract shit from your guys' sheet. I'm sure there was a reason.
Just making sure no one's gonna poison anyone.
I mean, maybe they will, but that's unrelated.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, Sir Francis von Dufin orders the barge to be moved out of the way. And you realize why it's so oddly shaped. It's because it almost perfectly blocks any ability to enter. You'd have to basically ram into the barge to enter into the harbor. So it's rowed out of the way, and you guys enter into the harbor, and you find a shockingly functioning city for all the things that are consuming Tucson right now. Like, the harbor is busy. It's small. It is a small city. It's like 7,000 people, maybe 8,000. It's basically a glorified fortress. It's mostly a military installation with a bit of a town attached to it. So it is pretty small, but it is functioning. There's no plague as far as you can tell. There's no fanatics wandering the street. It is clearly under a state of martial law. Knights and like basically this is like kind of what you were expecting when you were approaching Toussaint. You're seeing like local city militia, peasant levy armed with spears and gambeson. You're seeing knights. You're seeing a couple of paladins, like probably 2 that you can spot, patrolling the city streets, keeping law and order. And everywhere flies that same 3-tone flag. It seems to hang from buildings, hang from what were probably previously bars, basically from everywhere present in the city.
Or previously bars?
Yeah.
Like obviously not bars anymore?
Correct. They're closed down.
Oh, I see.
And when you guys dock at the pier, no harbor master comes out to greet you, but instead a military quartermaster. Weirdly enough, in your service back in the city state, the mark of a quartermaster was knots, shoulder knots, basically from their shoulder. And here they use epaulets, which are technically not knots, but they're close enough that you're like, I bet that guy's a quartermaster. And then he takes out his little sheet of all the ships in the harbor. And you're like, oh my god, it is a quartermaster. They just use very similar thing. And he will charge you a standard rate, 1 silver, which is actually pretty lower than some places you've been. So 1 silver a night that you spend here in Midwa.
Oh, hell yeah.
However, you are obligated, since you claim to be merchants, to sell at least 100 gold worth of cargo.
That's fine.
I know, but for some people it wouldn't be.
I see.
And the penalty if you don't is that they impound your ship for the war effort.
Oh, yeah, good thing we're doing that.
Yeah.
Unless there's like hyper deflation here, which is kind of...
Yeah, so he will inform you that as long as you can't go out after curfew, which is 6 p.m., or you'll be arrested as an enemy agent. Here in the city, the word of Lord Commanders Vihard von Tolsek Barskianeles Chapatulis is the word of law. He is the supreme commander of the garrison here, and if anyone tells you anything under his authority, you should listen to them.
Okay, is there a mark of said authority, or is it on the honor system?
That one. They don't use bureaucracy here.
Okay, good.
Can I ask him to write the name down?
Oh, yes, of course. Lord Commander von Tolsek Barskinele Chapatulis.
Yeah, I'll lean over to Unios. I'm still like 90% sure they just made that up.
Perhaps it's some kind of code. They switched the letters around, tried to create a...
His name is in a mark of great pride.
Oh, yes.
Oh, well,
yes.
Now,
Yes,
is there
yes.
anything else you need? I could assist you in selling your goods. There's only 3 places where such goods can be sold.
Yes, actually, we have a lot to sell.
Well, your options are the garrison's quartermaster, myself. Then there are 2 private businesses still allowed to operate during wartime.
Do you have any places
which are?
to buy amber?
I could put you in contact with one of the civilian sellers, a local count.
We would be great.
That'd be good.
The only options you have are me, the count, and then there's a local book seller who's attained a special writ from the Lord Commander to stay in business.
Oh, I see. Good for him. Yeah, we have a lot of weapons to sell as well.
I'll be
I'm
happy
sure
to take
you'd be
those off your
interested in.
hands. I'd recommend dealing with your civilian work first. Anything that you try to sell to me, I'll have to run through the Lord Commander.
I see. All right then.
Notably, this guy does have a much softer accent than that knight. Much more international in his accent, less Tusanian. So, what would we like to try to sell to either the book dealer or the count?
Well,
What about the guy who's putting us in contact with for the amber?
That is the count.
That's the count. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
so the
recommend
amber-
doing this. Talk to everyone else that's here and figure out what you want to sell to who, and then do the meetings, because it's going to be annoying if you're like, oh, we want to sell this thing. I'm like, oh, you should have sold that back to that other guy. So figure out all the things you want to sell. And in general, the book dealer's going to buy book stuff. The quartermaster's going to buy anything military related. And then the count will buy merchant goods.
We need our gunpowder now. We can't just sell it. Let's see.
We can sell the ballistas.
Yeah. So I suppose let's just
Ballistas to
start
the
at the top.
quartermaster.
Let's see.
Yeah, start at the top.
That is all ship stuff. We can keep all of that. More ship stuff. Unless we want to sell the fine ale and the red wine.
Nah. We're sailors. We can't sell that shit.
Yeah. So we got cannonballs. We can sell our ballista.
Are we even gonna be sailing after this?
To be
Yes.
Not until after you kill the bad company.
Oh, I thought we were still on like just sell the ship.
No, and support
We
that motion.
we
got
weren't
democracy.
doing that.
Unless you're talking about distributing the shares, which we might do after we kill the fucking dude.
No, you're doing that now.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay,
that
shit.
was what
That's
I'm-
okay.
yeah. To clarify, what is happening here is you're going to sell all superfluous cargo that will not be needed for the Defiance's next voyage. Then you're splitting out the shares, and whoever wants to stay on the crew will stay. So Philo and a couple others will likely stay, but most of the crew is just going to bounce to the seven corners of the earth because the deal was to get you to Tucson.
Yeah. So what's permissible when it comes to how much of the the breastplates and the chain shirt, how much of that we have to sell, or is the crew
Technically,
gonna
you
murder us?
don't. Technically, you don't have to sell any of it, but unless you can make a good reason as to why you need it, you probably should.
Okay, how much of it do we realistically need?
None, because you don't have any Marines.
We're gonna have Marines in the future? Not a
Yeah, but it's
valid
considered
excuse?
the 500 gold is for that to outfit any new crew members.
Oh, I see. Okay, yep. Breastplate's gone, chain shirt gone, leather armor gone, shield gone, longsword's
How
gone,
about this?
greatsword
If
gone.
you want to sell it to the military guy, mark it with the red font thing. If you want to sell it to the count, mark it with green. If you want to try to sell it to the bookstore owner, mark it yellow or something.
Okay.
So we'll get
I
it
say
for-
we should. I'm gonna make the argument we should keep the muskets because those I imagine would be really expensive up here, and it'd be hard just to buy new ones of those.
Eric's, what would the crew think of that?
That's less money. If it's really
Yeah,
expensive,
that's a
that-
good point. Yeah, that is less money for them. Yeah,
If also if it's really
How
expensive,
about we keep 10 muskets?
that's fair.
Silvers.
They'll accept it.
Okay. We'll
how
keep
many
the
muskets do we
bullets.
have?
24.
What? Oh my
24?
god!
Bro almost
There's a lot
spit
of
out
muskets.
his drink.
No, I almost spit up my gnocchi.
Yep. So everything, yeah, half of the muskets.
I'm a little gnocchi boy.
Little gnocchi boy.
You're a little
little
gnocchi
cheese
boy, aren't
ball.
you?
No.
Say it.
We'll keep the
Say it.
bullets,
Gnocchi boy.
longbow, arrows,
Say it again.
the spears.
No.
We're keeping
Louder.
those, all that?
No, we're selling those.
Oh, okay.
Louder.
I don't like this anymore.
We need the gunpowder.
I don't
we need
love
the gunpowder
this.
for the cannon,
Yep.
and we're not selling the cannon, so we need to keep the gunpowder.
Yep.
Sorry, crewman.
Yarp.
Such is the way.
Yarp and yarpin.
Isn't that studded
Yo,
leather?
wait,
is
are we
that
actually gonna
studded
yard? Is
leather
that what
armor
you're
the
suggesting,
magic?
Alex?
Presumably.
We've got the magic one and the short king one.
Is the short? I thought the short, king, one was
is the magical one, if I recall correctly.
No, it's not. This is the one we got from the dead halfling. Then there was the
Why would it be
magic
worth
one,
100 gold if it's not magical?
Probably because you got them switched up earlier than.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this short king is literally the magical one.
I remember I put it short king because it was specifically the small one that we got.
Where's the magical one then?
I don't know. You never put it on the ship. 'cause
That
I think it was
doesn't
Short King
sound
because Snort was the last person to touch it so that it would fit in
Correct.
the chest.
That's what I remember.
No.
I am 100% sure that you never put it
Well,
on the ship.
then
sheet
if it's
because-
not on the sheet, then you don't have it. So
Because it was on Snort's body, then we put it in the false floor.
then why would it not be
Added-
studded leather short king?
Because you thought that this one was that one, so you never added it.
We have two witnesses as to the contrary. I'm saying it's the magical one. It makes more sense because it's marked as 100 gold.
Basic check the VoD.
Well, good luck. Kasich can legislate this in
Kasich will
about
exonerate me.
Yeah, Kasich can
Kasich will
if
exonerate
Kasich
me.
does this in 3 days, I'll give you the gold for studded leather armor. But I need timestamps. Okay, continuing with the
Kasich,
list.
you don't have to
All
do
right,
anything. I enjoy your viewing.
Yes. Winter
Kasich.
clothes. To
Kasich,
the
how bad
count.
did I fuck that shit up?
All right, with
No,
the
that's the
clothes.
wrong.
Oh,
That's the
count.
wrong
I'm sorry,
side.
I missed
Show
that.
us
I
his
didn't hear you.
balls.
No, stop. Don't sexually
No,
harass
don't do that, Kasich. Oh, this is
I know that you missed me, and I'm happy to be back.
We'll keep the mandrake root because that might be useful for poisoning people in the future.
Yarp.
Bedroll is gone.
To who?
The stone coffin is necessary so Andre doesn't kill all of us in our sleep.
It's true.
I think a tarp qualifies as miscellaneous ship things.
Andre has to stay on the ship. That's
That's actually a
Well, no,
really
we're
good
t-
point.
we're-
Andre can't fucking leave because he's gonna kill people.
Yes, that's why I'm sort of hoping we're gonna get this done in less than a month.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Oh fuck.
I mentioned this. I mentioned this.
That's crazy, bro. All right, have we marked everything? Are we happy with our marks here?
we should get rid of some of the dinghies, right?
Yeah, we have
Those
7 of
would
them.
be
We don't need
military
7 dinghies.
Your ship can only accommodate 2 on the top deck.
Yeah, we have more
Where are
dinghies
the
than
others?
people almost.
You have them below decks, like stacked up like crates.
All right, sell 5 dinghies.
Well, let's keep some of them.
Yeah,
Oh, I
2.
see. It
The
says
amount
over
that-
there
yeah,
5 dinghies. Yep.
All right, are we
There's
good
no
with
shot.
this?
That's how dinghies is spelled.
It's definitely not, but it's how I spelled it for the entire campaign, and no one stopped me.
I'm stopping you now.
That's how it's spelled.
Oh my god!
You're shitting me.
Anyways,
Sometimes confused with dinghy.
who would we like to meet with first, the Count or the Quartermaster?
We might just
dingy.
burn
I'm
some of
stupid.
these false flags.
Why?
They don't really do anything, and they're like contraband.
They do things.
We never
Yeah.
use them though.
You literally do. What do you mean?
What?
We have used them
We
before.
used
We just
them-
haven't used them.
We used the Duciel Squadron one, I guess. But
I think you also used.
We haven't used them in a
while.
while because
I haven't used them
Just
in a while
haven't.
because we're kind of, across the other continent.
Yeah.
we haven't been over there.
All right, who do you want to meet with
What?
first, the Count or the Quartermaster?
The Count.
Alrighty. You guys get a connect, and soon enough, who are we bringing on this diplomatic meeting with the local Count, a business opportunist who is squeezing every inch of cash as he can out of this violent conflict which kills his countrymen?
That sounds alright. I'll go. Uni also come, and Andre will come.
Is he your new muscle now that Vezio's dead?
Yes.
Sag.
Who's the new muscle?
You.
You.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. I have to
Just-
do shit now. God damn it.
No, it's very easy. You sit there and be quiet and punch anyone who tries to punch
Are
me.
we bringing legendary diplomat Snort?
Yeah,
I'll only do it if you buy me a drink.
we're bringing Snort.
You're gonna do it because I ordered you to? Question mark.
Well,
Are you just gonna say no? Is that the
He
road we
got
want
close
to
to
take?
doing it. He got close to doing it.
Is this the path we want to go down?
yeah, you still see it in his face. He's like, "You still owe me a drink."
You have drinks in the hole.
Giga Andre.
We have barrels of alcohol
Well,
downstairs.
would we like to take Shaiban to share the details of our negotiating strategy, or Snort to diplomatize?
Bring Snort.
Goblin
bring
Riz.
Like I said, racism, so not Snort.
All right.
No, come
and,
on, come on. Come on. You know I'm good.
Crazy
talking.
that you said racism against the werewolf. That's crazy.
I mean, no, he loves
It's
the
like-
werewolf. He hates the boblin.
Yeah, he's the bobbin. It's basically,
Yeah.
who do you want to bring? The short or the snitch? You
It's
know?
true.
Yeah, I think both of them can.
All
Both
right,
of you
so
guys can
Adrian,
hang out on
Unios,
the
and
boat.
Andre.
Snort.
Adrian,
Sorry.
Unios, and Andre make their way
Snort.
to
Nope.
the
Snort begins to
Count's
follow.
home here in
Snort,
Middu.
you're staying here.
All right.
Snort, roll
Snort
me a
goes
stealth
underwater
check.
and starts doing foraging.
Snort, would you like to force your way to the Count's home?
No.
Okay.
I
You
love
can
the
try.
adrenaline.
I'm just gonna like I start following them and then they really get pushy about you can't follow.
Yeah.
And so instead I walk straight into the ocean.
All right, roll me an alchemist supplies check.
Let's see. Come on. Fuck.
All right. Well, there's a quick scene I'd like to do with Snort before we go to the home
Oh,
of the
okay.
Count. Snort,
Yeah.
you're deep underwater.
Yeah.
The tide moves around you. And it's
Snorting
been
around.
lonely ever since there was that one time you saw your ocean brethren. But
Yeah.
ever since then, no one has touched you that way.
Yeah.
This time, you're on the bottom of this harbor. You're looking for kelpweed, maybe some bitter snap.
And I'm singing a little song. I'm snorting
some
around
kelpie
in the
cum.
ocean floor. Snort.
Snort, snort, snort. And then you see something move, and at first you think it's a big fish. You've seen a lot of those down here. They always don't seem to know how to react to you. But then, as you see this thing move in the darkness, on the very edge of your dark vision, it seems to realize that you see it. And you start to make out some of its features. It has a long fish-like tail with fluttering at the end, but the upper half is that of a woman. A human woman, no less. She has no clothing on. Her skin is like kind of palish white, somewhat like the Tusanians of this region. Her hair is long and dark, and she has blue eyes, and she's sort of swimming just at the very edge of your dark vision.
I'm going to say out in the water primordial, hello.
There's no immediate reaction to that, and then you hear this long, sonorous song. You don't know how she sings underwater. It doesn't quite make sense to you, but she seems to be beckoning for you to come closer.
Yeah, I just like lead with my nose like there's like a big pie on the window in a cartoon, and I'm going like.
Yeah, you start to float towards her, and she starts to move, and she's always at the very edge of your vision where you can just see the silhouette and the little outlines. And before you know it, you're stepping basically out of the harbor into the Western Barrier Ocean. And here, it's starting to get colder now. Cold enough that even with your boblin hardiness, your teeth are starting to chatter within your little bubble. And yet, she continues to move deeper and deeper.
Yeah, I keep going.
And soon it gets dark enough that even your dark vision, your infravision, which provides you this incredible ability to see in the dark, is starting to decrease in vision. It's getting so pitch black. And then, the thing comes closer. And you start to realize that her silhouette was beautiful. But maybe, now that she's like 60 feet away, maybe the silhouette was a bit misleading. Maybe it's not a woman. Maybe it's just a fish creature that had the silhouette of a woman or was using some sort of glamour magic, because you see an upper body that is somewhat humanoid for sure, but looks more hungry. It has teal, pallid skin and strange green-like tattoos and a maw that looks circular in origin, almost like a lamprey or a
Where Snort gets
leech.
killed by a siren.
And the creature begins to swim towards you.
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
It approaches you, and as it does so, you see that some invisible force strikes it, and it sort of tumbles end over end, and you watch as this creature, only like 20 feet away from you, so you can see it full detail, it gets compressed inward, fighting against it. Bubbles begin to burst forth from its mouth as it finally lets loose its breath, and then whatever that force is that was an invisible wall keeping this thing from getting near you crushes completely, and blood splatters throughout the water, making this dark red cloud.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm gonna say the water primordial.
Thank you, spirits of the storm in the ocean, for you have protected me against this foul beast.
And I will kneel.
You feel a force compress your air bubble and pat you on the head.
Please, thank you for protecting Cousin Snort. Spread that I will do your will, and give me a quest if you need something done.
A single droplet of blood from this cloud falls through your air bubble onto the top of your head.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you for this gift of blood.
And then you go back to snorting around the harbor.
Kind of forget that it happened.
And we cut to the parlor of a pretty nice house. Clearly, it was not originally the Count's home. There are pictures of a family that are don't include him. So this is somebody else's house he probably bought at like an absolute steal. The Count has rapidly transformed it into basically a business front. He's taken out all the furniture from the entryway. He's turned the living room into a storage space. And you guys meet the Count at a dining room table. Whether he's an actual nobleman or not, you actually can't tell. You were pretty sure he was when you were told about him, but just his general demeanor, he has like scars on his face, he's wearing leather armor. All of this makes you think he's some sort of robber lord that's taking advantage of the system, but maybe he is an actual nobleman. And as Unios, Adrian, and Andre sit down, he'll say, welcome. Can I get you a carafe of wine?
Wine would be excellent.
Of course. And he looks for one.
Two would be better.
He snaps his fingers and a woman enters. And It's when the servant enters that you realize this is definitely not a nobleman, because no nobleman would dress his servants so scantily. Definitely some sort of opportunist. And he says, Bertha, dear, please get a carafe of red wine for our good Eastern friends here, and get some of that crab barrel that we have from the colonies. I've heard that these Easterners like that sort of thing. Well, while we wait for that, let's discuss business. It seems as if the quartermaster said you had some things to sell me.
Yes, we have a... Oh, yes, I'll let my quartermaster take over from here.
The two big items we have are 5 tons of amber and 35 fine cloth. We also have
35 sets?
Pair of yes, all women's.
Uh-huh. Well, can I see it? The clothes, not the amber.
Did we make the same mistake again?
Well, you have a big, strong fellow with you. I'm sure you can go grab it while we wait for the wine.
Yes.
Is he, what's the proper term? Is he dumb?
No, he's not. Andre, go get it.
Fine.
As well as some of the amber, please.
Oh, well, regarding the amber, I'll buy it from you. I don't need to see it. It's going to be at a reduced price anyways.
What sort of reduced price?
I'm thinking 10 gold a ton.
Oh, not good
Eric?
enough.
You were thinking that you were going to get around 12 times that?
Why so reduced?
That's not much appetite for amber here in Tucson these days. Weirdly enough, fine clothes still desired heavily. With the Clovis setting up a new court over in Toujois, they sell plenty of fine clothes. Seems as if people want to celebrate before they're consumed in the flames of war.
I've got to do something to pass the time, I suppose.
And if you have any wine, I'll pay you a premium for that. All the proper breweries are over in Amiens, so booze are at a premium.
Oh.
And if you have any Dwarven ale, I'd pay you a king's ransom for that.
What sort of premium for a keg of red wine?
Pay 20 gold.
Eric's, what's like the going rate?
You bought yours for about 300 pence.
God.
Oh. I'd say that's a good deal.
All right, yeah, we will sell that after all, I suppose.
All right, wonderful. Other than the amber and the fine clothes, anything else we're looking to sell?
To him?
A pair of winter clothes and a bedroll. Oh, and another pair of fine clothes.
Not much interest in the bedroll. Winter clothes you can add to the stack with the fine clothes, and another set of fine clothes. Why'd you separate it out from the rest of them?
They are of a unique style.
Well, I need to see them.
Would I'll kind of look at the captain. I'll say in Delian, do we tell him they were a vampire?
Probably not.
Alright.
All right.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, the wine arrives. You guys share a cup of red wine. He doesn't talk much about himself. You guys don't talk much about you. That's intentional. He doesn't want to know like where you got any of this shit, nor what you've been up to, nor what you are. He doesn't even ask the name of your ship. Eventually, Andre comes back with a small fistful of amber and one of the fine dresses, like 4 of them, draped over his shoulder. The Count looks through the 4 dresses that you present him. Oh, these are very nice. They're all made for a woman of the same dimensions.
Yes, they are. How astute of you.
Well, you're lucky. These are actually in fashion. They must have been made within the last year. So, I'll offer you 4 gold per.
Awooga.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
So, the offer I propose you is I'll buy all your fine clothes, all your amber, and we'll throw on the kegs there, and then all that would net. Let's do some math, and it would be 5 tons times 10, plus that, 290 gold for all of it.
I'll look at Unios.
Eric's, I wasn't following that math. Is that
He will
correct?
pay you 290 gold for all the fine clothes, all the amber, the red wine, and the winter clothes.
Oh, let me do some math regarding what he said. Got 140 for the 144 if he takes some of it. And then he said, how much for the tons of amber? 10?
He's paying, yeah. No, he's, yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be 50 total. What
Yeah,
is all?
so he's paying you 290 for fine clothes, amber, winter clothes, wine.
What's he paying for the winter clothes?
He's not paying anything for them in particular. He's just giving you 290 for all the items.
I'm trying to do math, and then it was 20.
You're basically losing like 500 gold in expected value.
Is most of that from the amber?
All of it's from the amber.
Or just don't sell them the amber.
Well, our crew, we could run it by the crew and see if they like want to hang around, but I doubt it, and I'd say they would probably want us to sell the amber.
I would rather just okay. How much is the amber gonna sell for? 50 gold.
Yep.
I would rather front them 50 of our own gold, hold on to the amber.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Good thing Unios had it. Unios is gonna turn to the captain and say, we could front him our own gold and then take the profits of the amber back and split it among what's left.
I suppose, yeah.
Pay back per year.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, then 240 for all the fine clothes, the winter clothes, and the wine.
We agree.
All right.
All right.
He will get some gold handed over to you guys. It is all newly minted coins with the face of Clovis the Sanctified on it. You receive 240 of those. And he consumes all your red wine, all of your fine clothes, the winter clothes. Oh, he'll give you 2 gold for the vampire fine clothes. They're not as nice as the dresses. Thoughts?
Oh, I wonder who we killed.
Someone very important.
Must have been really important.
I wonder who we killed.
So, vampire
it was
clothes.
obviously
Pirate
someone's...
question.
yeah, that's
All right, perfect. Cool. Then yeah, we got everything we wanted to sell to the count. All we have left is the quartermaster, right?
Yep, we're not selling any books. So.
All right. I'm gonna quickly calculate what he's gonna offer you for everything. So we will be right back. Feel free to stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be right back.
I already got my beer.
Welcome back to Voyages of the Defiance. So you guys leave the Count's manor, stolen manor, probably not a count, and you make your way to meet with the quartermaster of Medu, servant of Lord Commander Zweihard von Tosig Barskinele Chapatulis. And rather than go line item by line item, I'm going to paste in chat what he will offer you for each of the things in question. For the sake of this not taking the next hour, these are non-negotiable prices. You can either take them or not take them, with the singular exception of arrows, because there are more than 50 of those, so you can use the quartermaster feature on it.
That's just a charisma check.
I don't know. Check your feature. I don't remember. Yeah, it's all in chat there. So feel free to read that list over, and you can add up the total of how much he's offering you. That is a quartermaster job, because I don't want to do it.
We need to add up that total.
Your quartermaster does. You don't have to.
Oh, good point.
Did that pass, Eric's?
What's the feature say?
DC decided by the
Oh
DM.
boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
I think that it would. So they will offer you 5 pent per arrow instead of 3.
All right.
What a deal.
It is actually quite good. That's a, what is that, 75% price increase or something? 66%? I'm not a math
So I've
dude.
got to add
66.
all this now.
Yeah, unfortunately. Prayers in the chat for the quartermaster. So, while he's doing that, Captain Svensson, after
Yeah.
we head back to the ship, we cash out all the
Yeah.
crew, and we got basically just the players here left. What's the next plan? Like, what are we doing next?
We're getting ready for a journey on foot, I suppose.
Where are we going to get more men?
Front lines, obviously.
Well, yes, where there are armies, there are deserters.
So we're going to try to find a group of bandits / deserters and pay them to join you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are we leaving Philo behind to try and get the ship fixed up?
That was the plan, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, even though it's a smaller town and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just be quick, because in about a certain number of months, a canon event happens to Medu that is very bad.
Let's prevent it and alter canon forever.
You physically
Fork,
will not be
fork
able
the
to.
lore, fork the lore, fork the lore.
It will be
Metagaming,
impossible.
Eric. You don't know how powerful I
I
am.
do know how powerful you are. Also, you changed your class to Snorcerer.
I did do that. I am the sorcerer.
But it doesn't say your level, so it actually has less information than before.
Well, I would say
the
it
snort that is
That's exactly what I thought. Like,
No, it has less information, but it communicates so much more.
No, it doesn't. It literally does not.
He is Valoros's first sorcerer.
Dude, he's the reclaimer of his schnoz. Fucking don't get on his steez about this.
Dude.
I have many haters, but I have a few real fans out there. Namely Kasich, who's a goat supporter.
So true.
I don't think a single person is a hater of Snort. That's kind of impossible.
Alex is.
Alex is the
is a-
number
is
one
a-
hater.
Alex is a big snort hater, and that's why I hate him.
Ben, I don't know if you're ready to hear this, but I need to read a Kazak comment.
Okay.
Blake out here being a big contender for head funny man.
oh no.
I'm gone for 1 week.
I didn't want to blow up your spot. That wasn't, you know, it's messed up. Wasn't even on a VoD episode. It was on a Pax Mythogica episode.
What did I say?
No idea. I don't want to blow up your spot though, Ben. I'm just saying you got some competition. You were just saying he was your rep, and now he's not repping you. I'm just saying.
Read it again. Read it again.
All right. I'll read it again. Jackson, how are we cooking?
I'm done with the first bark.
Cool. It says Blake out here being a big contender for head funny man.
Big contender means I still got the throne.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
I'll just have to make Blake feel really sad so that he like doesn't want to keep talking much anymore.
Jesus.
He's just trying to drive a fork
He's gonna
between
use
us.
psychological
and
warfare.
He can't. He's just jealous of our love.
So true, King.
Dude, yeah, and I don't care. I'm going. The fork is in. Like,
Wow.
people never talk about how driving forks between people is like totally works and is very real.
So true, King.
So
I drive.
I mean, you're talking about it right now.
I drive.
I do too.
I drive.
Call me Ryan.
I want to yap about random shit, but also
We have a campaign to do.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna be
Well,
like,
we're just
so you
waiting
guys
on
seen the
Yak.
Barbie movie.
I have. My grandma started watching it, told me that she hated
We'll
it.
be right back. Welcome back
Hello.
to Voyages of the Defiance. We have tabulated and calculated the sum being awarded to the Defiance for all the shit they're selling. Several tons worth of cargo. And what is that sum?
We've got 333 gold and 768 pence.
Alrighty, the gold has been added. I will add the pence. That brings us to our new sum total is 2,467,620 pence,
Wow.
which is almost 100 gold a share.
Pretty good.
It's very good. Additionally, our ship is now like
like 10 tons lighter. Though we do still have a bunch of amber that would also reduce us by another 10 tons. So, after a long day of actually relatively quick negotiating, just a lot of math, and moving boxes, Unios, Adrian, and Andre, you return to the Defiance, and the rest of the crew is waiting there. They've been helping with the ship getting unloaded for the better part of the day, so they're waiting with bated breath to learn what's happening next.
We've also got to add 50 underneath the GP to do the vision math, and we'll just front that from whatever the ship has, the 500 at the end, right?
Well, the amber math, you're basically just paying it out an extra 50 that you wouldn't have otherwise. So you're going to keep 450 on the ship rather than 500.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't know how you want to note that, but that's what you're doing. So, Captain Svensson, what's next?
Well, I guess we should start prepping for a inland voyage.
Well,
I mean, we should distribute money first.
Yeah,
right?
I think it's time to
I sort of
disband the crew.
Yes.
So, you make your way to the helm. What's left of the crew gathers before you. You take out the ship document, the charter which has been your Bible ever since you left the city-state 5 months ago. And you look at the names that were written, signed to the contract. Almost 200 people signed to this contract at one point or another during the voyage. And what is left is 20. You look at the people before you. You see Georg, old, wrinkly, once captain, many voyages ahead of him and behind him. Unios, new, inexperienced, going to be very wealthy after this and likely to stay on the crew. Snort, odd, strange. And you begin to calculate how much the gold value is per share. Technically, Unios would be doing this, but you see the number. Every person with a share on the Defiance will receive 100 gold and 7 electrum. That is probably more money than a peasant will earn in their entire life. That is more money than you will ever earn on a government ship before pirates or the sea or something else kills you. That is so much money that despite Svensson making what is almost objectively a bad investment, he is making a profit. So, everyone here, add 100 gold and 7 electrum to your sheet. Wait, sorry, I need to adjust. Wait, I'm sorry, I need to adjust the math real quick. I remember I just forgot something.
Are we accounting
for each
all
share?
The,
Correct.
stuff. Yeah.
I did just remember there's a little bit of math, a little bit more math needs to be done, but it won't take that long. But we are going to be right back. Okay, welcome back. So, it is going to be 73 gold and 5 electrum, which is still a profit. Everything I said was still true. So, everyone adds 73 gold to their sheet.
Per share.
Wow.
Per share. Yeah, 73 gold and
How many shares do I have?
per
How many
share.
shares do I get?
I don't know.
I thought it was 100 gold per share.
No.
We did the
Am I
math.
only at 1?
You have
1.5
1.5 then.
Oh.
So, just
it
real
was
quick,
how much gold? 70?
73 gold and 5 electrum, yeah.
So then I get 115 gold. Oh, I get 115.5 gold. So how many extra? And then
I'll
Alex,
let
can
you
you
do
just tell me
that.
what the 1.5 value is, or?
Sure. So that would be...
I can do math in my
So for everyone who has 1.5 shares, which is Georg, Unios, and Snort, you each get 110 gold.
Even.
Flat.
Even. Flat.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Whole
I'm just
bags
gonna-
of gold for you.
I just kind of put my little schnoz in it and I just start snorting.
One of the coins almost goes up your nostril.
I let it.
Oh,
I'm rich now.
okay. William walks off the deck of the ship. Never to be seen again.
Yep.
He does not. He has no reason to stay. He can just leave.
Yep.
Good decision.
All but 3 of the top men leave. The surgeon leaves. The cat, Crab,
Days.
Andre, Shaiban, 4 top men, veterans of the first voyage. Sorry, 3 top men, veterans of the first voyage. And the senior officers are all that remain. A crew of what was starting with 110 is now down to 11. And share amounts don't matter anymore because we are no longer signed by a ship's contract. We are just individuals now.
Well, don't we have to immediately change that?
No, not until the ship's fixed up and you're going on another voyage. Now you're just doing shit amongst yourselves and figuring it out.
I thought we were. Oh, okay. We're just gonna figure it out amongst ourselves.
Yeah, so basically, you write up a new piece of paper, you sign Philo Cord. His new role is the chancellor of the ship, and his job is to just make it seaworthy by the time you get back. That's it. Very simple. So basically now, we get the party plus Crab. That's all we got. So where to?
Well,
I don't know.
let's
Where you guys want to go? Back out the
suppose we
ocean?
should go. Should see about like getting supplies for.
Oh, at some point I want to talk to Crab.
I think you can just, while everyone is basking in their bags of gold, people are saying their goodbyes and leaving the ship. Philo is talking to each of his men, asking what they'll be up to now that they've survived a voyage on the Defiance. You can walk over to Crab. He has his 2 bags of gold sitting next to him. He is petting the cat that he made. You don't know much about the details behind that, but you know that it was once a human.
Yeah. Wizard?
He glances up.
I remember when you were the one that discovered the mess I somehow found myself in. I was wondering if you knew a little more. Maybe I could fix this somehow, but just trying to find out what's going on.
I only know of one cure to lycanthropy.
Oh,
Yeah.
He looks over at Snort, who's like watching the 2 of you.
Death. Death.
In this case, the Buyag is correct.
what about?
I
what about
know you well, Crab. I know the way that you talk in little ominous parables, and it's always death. That's like the main thing you talk about.
I will cut your throat, Goblin, if you continue to listen in.
Tell me I'm not wrong.
What of the Blood Hunters, though? I heard about them, stories at least.
The only blood hunters I know of are the Amsuk Ordo, and they were destroyed by the Ascendant Emperor. I have heard there is such a group called the Menwe Farine amongst the Mythosians, but I have never met them.
What do they do?
They are abominations of flesh and magic, as all blood hunters are.
That is true. Well, for now, it's the coffin.
You are lucky. Most of your kind are killed on the spot.
Yep, it's just 'cause I'm better. Alright, that's it.
Yeah, he just stares at you. So, yeah, everyone exits the deck, and with the Defiance empty, because we may never see this sheet again, and because there's a good chance that you motherfuckers die on this mission, let's take a look at the Defiance one last time. This ship, which has carried us across the whole of Valeros at this point. Let me adjust the tokens to make sure we only have people who are actually still here, because we basically just have the party. Oh, Ruda was on that map. Despair. Okay, so here we are, the good old Defiance map. This ship was designed to carry 110 people from any corner of the Earth to another, and now it is just the 5 of you plus Crab. Before we go get supplies and prepare to make our way inland, is there any final things that we'd like to do aboard the ship?
I want to pet my cat one last time and then throw it into the ocean.
Okay. It's basically brain dead, so it sinks beneath the waves.
It is unceremonious. I give it like a last little kiss on the head, and then I toss it, and then I walk away, and then start snorting.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna, walk by Shaibon to start a conversation, and I'll be like, hey,
Shaibon, where
just
would
in
you
case
be?
this.
Honestly, like at this point, I probably have like a few little sculpts I made, like little mini ones, and I'm just like setting them along like the side thing at the top deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me move my little token over there.
Mm-hmm.
Carpenter,
What is it?
just in case this thing takes longer than a month and I rip you in half by turning into a horrible monster. There's no hard feelings, right?
About you being a werewolf or previous? What would I have a?
If I rip you in half and kill you, there's no hard feelings, right?
Well, I wouldn't have much feelings left, would I? I would be dead.
Right, so no hard feelings.
In a backwards sort of way, yes. But why are you asking for my forgiveness if you killed me?
I still want to go to heaven.
Well, I probably, if I was still alive after you killed me, I probably wouldn't forgive you.
Nah, you'll get over it. I'll pat him on the shoulder.
Incredible philosophy going on here.
I'm just like about to bewildered, just like
Plato wept.
fucking.
I'll pat him on the shoulder and.
So,
Andre, are you alright in that? Did the lycanthropy like get to your brain?
Nope.
Are you sure? I could. I might know something that could help your. I don't do philosophy, because right now it's.
The only thing
Anyway.
he said could help me is killing me, so.
Most would already do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Andre, good talking to you.
Yep.
yeah, you walk away. So, Shaibon, you line up your little carvings on the banister. Andre, you have uncomfortable conversation with the people. Snort murders his cat in cold blood, viciously, violently. Unios,
Not vicious nor violent.
what is your parting action to the Defiance?
He's just kind of milling about, staring off. He doesn't really have anything.
Okay.
Maybe he's looking over like the maps one last time.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't survive, you'll never see these very detailed maps, a mixture of Kahian's handwriting and yours, a mixture of Eastern Valoros with its incredible detail, the West with details that you filled in as you've journeyed, a mixture of, things you've heard, things that you've experienced. These maps probably tell the journey of the Defiance better than any other piece of media. Even Democritus's stories don't go nearly as in depth as these maps do. And Captain Svensson.
Yep.
Before the Defiance, you were a killer. Technically a Marine for a state, but ultimately you were a weapon for hire. And you found a lot of kinship in that, but you never quite got the chance to ever be in leadership, because that's not really how the world works. You are born into leadership or not. But you joined this crew, and through your actions, you were elected to lead it. And then, in their critical moment of needing you, you were in a coma for several months. And then they went off to fight unknowable horrors. They returned and for some reason deigned to make you captain again. And on this voyage, you have lost the overwhelming majority of people who made oaths of loyalty to you. Over 100, probably around 190 people have either died or left the Defiance over the course of this voyage. But you're still here, and the Defiance itself is totally fine. You made it to Amiens in one piece. So, since this may be the last time you're ever aboard this ship which turned you from a
common marine to a ship captain who's been able to explore the world. Do you have any parting ritual for the ship?
Yeah, I'll head into my cabin. Is anyone in there? Doesn't
No.
matter.
All of Crab's
can
books
get
are
out.
packed up. His cat isn't in there. All the ledgers and such are no longer useful, so they're not in there. It's actually empty in your bedroom for the first time since the voyage began.
Just sit for a little bit at the wall, and then I'll pry up one of the boards that leads to the hidden compartment,
Yeah.
and just scrape my name and the dates I was captain.
All right.
Don't you also? Isn't it also common courtesy to like put a coin between like a floorboard or something, or is that like a different ritual?
Never heard of it. No, don't know.
Hmm.
Either way, all of you assemble at the gangplank. Some of you head down very nonchalantly, such as Snort and Crab. But Svensson, Philo, Cord, and 2 of his top men are standing aboard the top of the ship. You've already explained, how long you'll expect to be gone for like a week, but ultimately it could take longer. If they don't see you in like 2 months, just leave without you. You've given him the key to the treasury, so he has access to that 450 gold. And Philo is looking at you and says, "Well, it was a good run, Captain." Or, I guess at that point, Adrian.
Yes, if you could call it that.
Hey,
It was
we made here
Adrian,
in one
that's for
piece.
sure. We did.
We encountered monsters of nature, mythdogens, pirates, blockades.
I think I did a good job, Philo.
I think you did the best you could.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Good luck, Adrian.
Good luck, Philo.
You guys head down the pier, and you walk into the city of Medu. And we're going to take a very brief break. All right, so we're walking off the boat, down the pier, away from the Defiance in the direction of Medu. Philo Cord's tending to the ship, and each of you has lots of gold at your waist, and your titles no longer really apply. You're no longer Quartermaster Unios or Marine Sergeant Andre. You're just Georg, Adrian, Andre, Unios, Snort, and Shaiban. Any final things before we close it out?
Hold on, I'm writing a headcanon about it. Andre and Snorton down.
Okay. Any
You
final
can end the
things?
session though.
You guys, did I tell any of you that I almost got eaten by a mermaid in the ocean?
No.
Crab
No.
was
Tell
over.
me more.
I went to the ocean. I almost got eaten by a mermaid.
It's not good to lie, Snort.
I'm not lying. I've never lied.
Do you have any proof of this?
I lean my forehead forward. Is there still like a blood stain on it?
There is.
Yeah, right there.
You could have gotten that anywhere.
I know, but I didn't. I got it almost eaten by a mermaid on the ocean.
Mermaids
Is
aren't
there,
real.
Is it just like a droplet of blood,
Right.
or is there like some sort of print?
A single smeared droplet.
What? Why not, Crab?
They are not real. There are creatures which inhabit the depths, but there is no intelligent civilization beneath the seas.
Oh, I don't know that it was intelligent. It was like a horrible monster with like a spinning maw.
That does not sound like a mermaid.
Well, it had a human body and a fishtail, so that was the word I had for it. If you know what it is, let me know. But I almost got eaten by it, but then I didn't because the ocean saved me because I'm their cousin.
Alright, maybe he is making it up.
No, I'm not making shit up, guys.
As you guys walk down the pier, and Snort continues to insist that it's definitely real and it
gaslight
did
Snort. We
happen.
gaslight
will-
Snort into thinking it didn't happen.
We will end this week's session of Voyages of the Defiance. See you next time. Bye-bye.
I love you.